Live now, right?
Hi.
Yeah, we're live.
We're alive.
Hey!
We'll eventually get an intro down. Hi.
Abdul, you will travel to
It's my
England
intro
to
for
the
now,
royal
okay?
household.
Intro,
Hi.
intro, man.
Welcome.
Anyway, before that can get us off on a
Did Jerry
tangent.
just become the announcer? What the hell?
Anyway, so last week, you guys entered the city of Barovia, well, village of Barovia, and you met a neato guy named what was his name again? Started with an I.
Ismark.
Ismark, yeah. It should be able to remember that. Just think Bismarck. So yeah, you guys met Ismark, and he introduced you to his sister Arena, who you have been asked to deliver to the city of Veleki. But she will not go until you bury her father, which you did.
Yay!
And then you guys killed a vampire spawn. And Jerry dropped a giant log through the floor.
Entirely on accident. Also, it's not giant anymore because enlarge is a concentration spell.
Accidentally on purpose, you mean?
And so, now the rest of the party needs to figure out how to get over this hole without causing any more damage to the church. I mean, you could cause more damage if you really don't care. But
I would like to not cause more damage to the church and possibly hurt ourselves.
Okay, guys, I can totally explain what just happened here.
You got rope.
No. Oh wait, do I? I don't think a scholar's kit has rope, but I'm going to check anyway. Let's see. Do I have rope? Do I have rope? Do I have rope? Oh, the answer is no. I do not.
I have rope. Here, I'll try throwing it to you.
Wait, how big is a hole?
about 10
10 feet across.
So from right about where Jerry's standing to right about where Grublik is standing.
Absolutely.
Directly at Jerry.
Now,
Jerry, get ready to catch him. Get ready to catch him, Jerry.
wait.
Tie the rope to him.
What are
first.
these?
Oh,
What
no.
is the wall behind me made out?
It
Is
is
it made
a
of
door.
wood or stone?
It is a stone door.
You're gonna be the wall, Jerry. Don't worry.
How sturdy does say? I mean, you know it's made of rock, but like.
Yes. Jerry. Just so you are aware, your mic is cutting out a lot.
Can you guys hear me now? Or
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Oh, but yeah, how solid does said stone door appear to be? Like, is it on the verge of crumpling to the ground like the rest of this church, or
It's
at least
more-
like the floor of this church?
Well, the floor is made out of wood, so the door seems sturdy enough that if Mazarim were to hit it, he would not go through it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, was getting chucked across. I thought Grublik was getting chucked across.
No, Grublik is chucking Mazarim at you.
Hey, tie this around his waist first.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Hey,
Probably
Jerry
not.
catch. Jerry catch. Jerry, it's the one thing you never got in from your childhood. You're about to play catch.
Hey,
Jerry is not good at sports, period.
Krublik is going to be your father figure.
Oh no.
It's always a first time, Jerry.
who should tie this rope around?
Did you just move Jerry?
Yeah, I'm not getting in the way of the freaking.
Jerry, don't be a bitch. Just catch Mazarin. You can do it. Or he'll just land on you.
Do you see like meaty strong arms over here? The answer
What?
is no. These beneath this fantastically poofy shirt are arms like noodles.
Just believe in yourself, Jerry.
Wouldn't it be easier if Squirrel Dude just turned into a squirrel again, and that way you don't have to catch the whole meatiness that is him?
What about actually? Like, can he turn into a little lizard and just like climb on the wall and around?
All right, Jerry man, it's all up to you now.
Also, is it a sleight of hand to tie a rope to someone's waist?
Well, okay, let's see what I can find up here.
I assume.
Hey, would this chunk of pew be large enough to potentially span the gap?
No, I think it's a little too small. I think if you put it on there, it would just fall through.
What about this one? Or that one?
Potentially this one.
I can make an attempt. A very poor one.
He has there is no rush, so he could just kind of like slowly drag it over. And if Mazarim gets thrown over there,
All
you can
right.
maybe help.
All right, with all of my piddly 120 pounds, I am going to hunker over, brace my feet against this wall, and attempt to push this entire pew with my body.
Give me an athletics check.
So that's a straight D20 then.
Too bad this isn't in bar.
Holy
Oh!
shit, Jerry! Holy shit!
Oh.
Jerry, with no effort at all, like just picks this thing up and then just walks it over and places it over the hole, and then just kind of looks
Holy
at you,
shit.
Grublik.
See,
What
I
are you
told
doing
you,
to catch
all you
Metroid?
had to do was believe in yourself.
Well, I'm gonna put back.
Oh man! Whew.
You're not even
That was-
winded. You're not even winded.
I'm not even winded. Okay.
Get a nat 20.
Okay, guys, who gave Jerry spinach?
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, throw me. Hurry up, come on.
Ah. Okay.
Mazarin, please.
Now I think I've got this. Just carefully climb across, because I'm not sure how sturdy this pew is. In all honesty, but
Throw.
So how do you just want me to like pick you up and just like throw you,
Dwarf
or
toss.
It'd just be a strength athletics check.
Like, grab me
Wait.
by the back of the.
why
back
are
of the
you
coat,
throwing him? I
and
have
by an
made
ankle.
bridge.
whoosh.
You pick him up and throw him at Jerry. Jerry, you can make an athletics check, an acrobatics check to try and dodge out of the way.
I think Mazarin needs to
jeez.
make acrobatics to kind of land gracefully.
Yes.
Well, whoa, my god.
You guys are
Well,
wasting these
wow.
nat
This is gonna
20s.
be.
Yeah.
Watch this be my third near-death experience.
Oh, with that, no. Jerry, you kind of like squeak, and then you see Mazarim coming right at you, and as you like kind of like cringe to like avoid taking damage to your face, he just kind of like springboards off of your shoulders, kicks open the door, and lands in the room behind you.
Oh, so I am
Yeah.
prone on the floor then.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
no. He just kind of
Do
like,
you have any idea how dwarves weigh, man?
yeah, you're fine.
Let alone one pushing off the shoulders of an especially scrawny individual?
It was like he didn't even touch you.
He air jumped.
He got a natural 20 on his acrobatics. He just kind of like cat jumped off you.
That
and
was
you
his
didn't even feel it.
acrobatics. I thought that was Grublich's throw.
No.
No, that was
Gruber got a
Mazer's acrobatics.
14.
Okay, oh, I did not mean to do that to the bridge.
But yeah, no, you're absolutely fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk across the bridge now.
Mazarim, this room is empty aside from a bed.
Ooh, a bed. I could use a nap right now. Ugh.
We should probably get out of here.
I'm going to head across the bridge too, once I can actually.
Where is
You still have me in
Samael?
the closet.
Well, wait, maybe we should
I could still in the
just a bit to see how he's doing. I really hope he doesn't mind. These pews were all but destroyed anyway. Well, hopefully.
Father Donovich walks by you over to the cleric.
Oh.
He hands you a rolled up piece of parchment, and he says, "A map of Barovia for putting my son."
Oh, thank you so much, sir. This is very helpful. Jerry, what are you doing? Wait, who's blue? Yeah, that's Jerry.
This is bridge. He then walks back behind the altar and begins to pray. Though a less dark and moody prayer and a more uplifting prayer, giving you guys advantage in any combats that you come across for the rest of the day.
Yay!
Neat.
And tomorrow. Just because you probably
Yay!
want to
Oh,
rest.
that's nice. Although I will say, Jerry's not quite sure how he feels about this particular conclusion. He's happy that we have a map, though.
Should I add the map to my inventory?
Yeah.
Also, Jerry is going to be peering curiously over your shoulder to take a look at said map because he wants to figure out as much about where we are and stuff as possible.
Jerry,
All
don't
right.
you know that's rude?
Well, whilst you guys are traveling back to the burgomaster's estate, you can take a look at the map.
Ooh, yay. Oh my gosh.
Is that a perception
big,
check?
Big map.
I just moved you guys to the map.
Oh, you actually moved us to the map. Okay.
You guys are in the village of Barovia, which is in the southeast corner of the map.
Oh, look, that
And
it's even got little illustrations in it.
if you guys zoom out, I will ping Velaki for you.
Ugh.
Is everyone zoomed out?
Is that what this is?
No. Velaki is up here.
Dad door.
Up where?
If you zoom out, you should be able to see my purple thing.
I sent that message
I'm
when I left my
looking
house.
for it. I'm not
I'm
Pulling
totally
the
seeing
seeing
it.
drive
that.
or pulling
Hold on.
here.
It might just be because this thing. Oh, I see
Right
it.
by the really big lake.
Oh, there.
That is where you
That's a
guys are
long
taking Arena.
way.
Also, the father said that you guys could take her to Kresk, which is over here. On the northwest corner of the map.
Egads, this map is huge and everything is so far away.
And for those of you guys who want to know, each hex is a quarter mile.
Holy.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Where's the village of Barovia again?
We're
Right here.
right here.
Oh, okay.
I
Yep.
like how we all.
But yes, so and with that, you guys find yourself outside of the Burgomaster's mansion once more.
Alrighty, so we have a map, and we've buried Ismark and Arena's father. So there's nothing else we need to do here, right? Or
Well,
We get Arena and we go.
we need supplies.
You guys do remember seeing a shop in the center of the town by the inn.
oh, wonderful! Yes, good idea, Sorvano. Supplies would be a wonderful idea.
I mean, I'm down to 15 arrows, so don't want to run out of anything that you will need for taking down creatures.
So I guess we're going to get supplies. Okay.
So are we going into the shop first then?
Yeah.
Yes, let's
Also, I
go
was thinking
shopping.
about that screaming lady from yesterday.
So we have to take care of that screaming lady.
No, we don't.
No, I was just wondering what she was screaming about.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God,
you
Jerry
guys,
just does not want to deal with the screaming lady.
so you guys head up into this building, and the sparse light from this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads, Bildroth's Mercantile. I know how to speak. Mercantile, however you want to talk about it. Yes, and inside is a male human. A human, if you would. And he
So wait, I'm just assuming those zombies from last week are gone.
oh yeah, they're gone. The pounding on the church disappeared as soon as you guys killed the vampire spawn.
Oh yeah, Jerry, why did you decide to re-enter the church?
Hmm?
Why did you decide to re-enter the church? I thought you were just going to wait outside while we killed the vampire.
Oh,
spawn.
that reminds me. There is something very important I need to tell you guys about this place. What time of day is it right now?
I would say it's probably about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. It's getting dark.
You know what? Instead of shopping, we should go to the nearest inn, like right now.
You mean
Yes.
the one that's like right across the street?
Yes. Let's do.
How long do you think it would take to shop?
I mean,
So-
Don't worry, I will explain everything, and I assure you it will make perfect sense once we are behind closed doors.
You hear the sound of a small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure, bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog.
That is odd, right? Sorry.
Which way is the figure coming from?
She is, if you're in the center of town, coming from this direction.
Yeah, I'm
and
right
headed-
here.
Okay, so she's coming from this direction, headed in this direction.
Oh, so I don't even see her then. Okay.
I was trying to do that before you got over there, but sure.
Yeah, no, Jerry is on a.
Jerry's
Just
on a
remembered
mission.
why he went back into the church.
I'm just gonna move out of the way of the person pushing the cart.
Grublik, are you also going to move out of the way of the woman pushing the cart?
Oh, there he goes.
Yay. Hooray! We are all polite.
Shit. She just moves by you and she kind of walks up to this house right next to where you're standing, Grublik, and starts knocking on the door. Nobody answers the door though, and she moves on to the next house and does the same thing there.
Can we roll perception to see what's in the cart?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a good idea, yeah.
And should we really be nosing around other people's business at this time?
Yes.
Oh wait, for some reason I have my advantage on. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, well, what does the
first
prayer
roll
do
was
for us
12.
again?
It gives you advantage on your first attack in any encounter that you have for the next few days. I might have said something else, but that's what I'm saying now.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I rerolled.
Amazing.
Stick with the 12. There are pastries on her cart.
I'm just saying and just putting this on the table, but we're gonna take a really long journey. Who doesn't want pastries for a journey?
I would prefer
Mm.
something, that would last a bit longer.
I mean, if you want to go get the pastries, go for it.
Starts eating a piece of beef jerky.
I'm going to just creep past Grublik. I would say between his legs, but it would not make sense in this situation when I can go around. So I'm going to be peering around the corner of the house. How delectable do these pastries look?
No momento, por favor. Where are you? I would say they look something.
Can I smell them from here?
Yes.
Do they smell delicious?
They smell like sweet rolls.
Well, she is nearby, but I am saying we should probably be getting inside as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I'll agree with him.
All right, you guys want to get inside as soon as possible? That's fine. Not
Yeah,
everybody.
but we should also go report that we did bury Arena's father.
Yes. The thing is, I'm not sure how practical it would be to stay out here at such a time of day. We need to. If we're going to be going into the inn, it might be a good idea to see what this elder lady has to offer, since she has food, and from what we know about this inn, it does not.
Would I know anything about nighttime in Barovia?
Make a separate religion check. Just because you know everything about Strahd doesn't mean you know everything about his domain. No.
Shit.
They smell like mincemeat pies, Jerry. Sorry, it took me a while.
So
to find the description.
protein.
Yes, protein.
I mean, it could be a good idea to have some rations on our way out. But if we're going to be buying food now before we go inside, this is the time to do it.
Jerry,
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about those pies.
Jerry, I have a question.
Why?
How
It's
many
just
animals
some
have
old
you
lady.
seen?
I'm gonna roll a medicine check.
It's some old lady in Barovia. That's how many times do I have to remind you this is a vampire's domain?
How many animals have you seen alive here?
Yeah, that medicine check is to see if I know the smell of the meat that's in those pies.
Smells like normal, average meat pie. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, if you're hungry. I mean, you probably got the munchies too.
You got
Anyway.
him high, didn't you?
No, actually, he didn't.
So does anyone
That was in
approach-
character, my dude.
Does anyone choose to approach the old woman with the cart?
Oh.
The question is, does Jerry listen to us?
Alva's
Jerry's
skeptical,
asking the
he-
party's opinion about this because this is like a split-second decision that needs to be made. And it's like, he's saying, this is a good time to get foods, especially since we need to get inside as soon as possible for reasons that I'm going to tell you.
Jerry, you can go get the food if you want to, but I'm not going anywhere near that.
Samuel will join you for the food.
I'm gonna just stand here on the street. ready.
Alva's not gonna go near it, but he will hang back just in case anything happens.
Yep, basically the same.
Okay, Sereno, you stand over there menacingly.
So you approach this woman?
Yes.
She looks up at you. What can I do for you? Can I offer you one of my dream pastries? They are delicious and will bring you to another world.
Jerry has his mouth hanging open like he was about to say, about to make an offer for her pastries, but then after hearing this, he's gonna be,
Her gaggle.
no, that's okay.
Her gaggle tooth mouth kind of grins. She goes, figuratively.
Can I roll insight to see how figuratively I can talk? How real is that thing of taking us to another world?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll an insight check to see if she's hiding anything from you.
Jerry's walking away now. He's just like, no,
These
sorry,
pies,
that's okay.
She seems a bit eccentric, but these pies seem, legit.
That's good enough for me.
So I
I'm busy.
I mean, the way she was talking made Jerry think that these were like what Mazarim gave him, but in pie form.
Oh God.
Oh wait, crap. That would actually probably make him want to buy some, come to think of it, because it's
Not to
feel
mention
the presence
Samael.
of his soul in his body. So
Not to mention Samael is like, nah, she's good.
as
She's just
she does-
so
eccentric.
Jerry's put off, but at the same time kind of thinks these are like Mazarim style pastries now.
So she holds them up to you and she goes, "But for 1 gold, you may have it."
1 gold? How expensive is that for like a pastry?
You're in Barovia. You're not going to find much outside of the few people who sell food.
I don't even know if I have gold with me.
It's like an aristocratic food.
Yeah.
Oh crap! And then it's even more appealing to me. How much gold do I have now?
I do not know.
I have 15 gold. But I definitely don't want to spend it all.
You don't need to spend all 15 gold.
Oh no,
I
I'm not
don't-
going to. That would be
I think I
freaking
have-
stupid, especially since I'm a wizard. Money is part of my power.
I think I have 0 gold. Is that okay?
You should.
I mean, Alva has like 150 gold
How?
because he's a cleric.
Clerics start with 150 gold?
No, I rolled that.
Holy shit.
Wait, we get freaking class money too? I thought we
Yeah,
just get money from our background.
Yeah. There's no class money.
I rolled that. That's what it said in the PHP.
Ooh.
Yeah, it said clerics get a certain dice.
Clerics get 5d4 times 10 GP. But
Yeah.
that's for if you're buying starting equipment. I had people take the packs. So you should only
Oh,
have whatever you found.
bleh.
Hey.
All right, I'm going to let's see. Well, I don't know if these things are so
You don't know if they're what?
I'm going to pull out I don't know if these are legit yet.
Okay.
So I'm only going to shell out for 1.
Okay.
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Could I borrow 1 coin, please?
Why?
Because I am. You know, when you are at the loss of coins.
I am saying I'm broke.
Yes.
If you don't understand him, Jerry, you can make an insight check to see if you can translate what he is saying to you.
Insight check. Just because it could turn out to be funny. Go gadget insight.
Well.
Oh my.
You think he is speaking some street lingo to you, Jerry, and you're offended.
Oh man.
Get your
What did I miss? I walked away for like 2 seconds.
You missed Jerry cutting out.
Yep.
Oh, freaking damn it! Come on!
He got out.
It just
So
happened
what-
again. It just happened again.
I'm trying to buy a pastry here.
So he says to you, Samael, he's trying to buy a pastry.
I know that. That's why I'm asking you if you have spare coins, change, something. Listen, man, I'm dying over here.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, man, never ask a wizard for anything. They're stuck-up little bastards, and I'm gonna pass him gold."
Oh shit! No, now, no. What? Now, see here, sir.
No,
I
see-
am not a stuck-up bastard.
Yeah,
In
dude.
fact, he tosses.
Jerry,
he
from
tosses
behind
a
you.
gold-
I'm sorry.
He tosses a gold coin at Samael to catch.
Make an
With a
athletics. Make an athletics check.
Oh gosh.
And Samael, you can make a acrobatics check to see if you can catch this coin that he's throwing it.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be a sleight of hand?
No, because he's throwing it at him.
Ah.
All right, that gold coin hits you right in the face and falls on the ground into the mud.
Oh,
Oh, oh, Sam! I am so sorry.
Stuck up.
A
And
thumbs up.
from behind you, you hear wooden wheels start to creak.
Wait, no,
As she
come back!
starts to walk away from you guys.
wow, y'all.
I'm gonna quickly
Come back!
pick up the
I
coin,
have money.
as well as my dignity as a rogue.
So you catch up with her, and then she goes, 1 gold for my dream pastry.
Jerry gives her 1 gold.
She hands over the dream pastry.
Yay!
Samuel catches
I
up.
now has what I think is stoner pie.
All right,
No.
and Samael, you catch up as well.
Yes, and also hand over the 1 gold.
She hands you a dream pastry as well.
Woo!
All right, so subtract 2 gold. Since I technically bought 2
Okay.
because I was challenged about being stuck up.
I love that. You just challenge Jerry to anything and he'll do what you ask.
All right, and so she walks off up to another house and knocks on the door.
All right, well,
Uh,
I'm gonna go into this inn now because Jerry's
Yes,
pretty
yes.
urgent about
Now
that.
that,
Alright, so
now that we
as-
have food, we need to hurry and on it. Oh,
As you guys,
we didn't really exactly get food, but
as you
have it
guys,
something.
as you guys hurry away, you hear the door that she knocked on open.
Oh,
But as you go into the inn,
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Let's go.
everybody, so you guys hear it in passing as you enter the inn.
I'm sure that won't be important at all.
So all of you enter the inn, and you're seated by the bartender. We have a cup of wine for 3 copper, and a mug, a flask of what? I forget what it's fucking called. I am not looking. He says his usual speech. You know, the usual spiel of the 3 copper
right.
and then the 3 silver. But yeah,
Okay, so
The guy's
Jerry,
an
why
audio
was
loop.
it-
We get it.
Jerry, why was it important that we get inside quickly?
Now that we, so the thing about this place is apparently the dead do not remain at rest.
Having noticed that?
Apparently.
So zombies.
I was
Oh
gonna say,
yes, there
can I
were
translate that?
zombies like everywhere.
Samuel
two
looks over.
Jerry
zombies.
says, exaggerating. Even yes, because there were 2.
Samuel.
I mean,
Samuel's gonna look over to the bartender and just be like, "I don't know, man. He doesn't look undead to me. He just seems to be having a rough day."
No, I'm not talking about
can
him.
I do
I'm
insight to
talking
see
like
if he's
actual
exaggerating?
hungry for your skin zombies out here.
Actually, I am gonna have you make a deception roll, Jerry, about the.
I mean,
Well-
I said myself that I'm blowing smoke, so
Oh yeah. So you
I'm
gotta go.
exaggerating the fuck out of this. Even though it did technically happen, I am exaggerating.
Oh, yeah.
So
There was a probably at least one zombie. But Jerry's being Jerry, and everyone can tell Jerry's being Jerry. He is in a panic.
Jerry, if it was just one zombie, I'm sure you could have handled it.
There was not just one zombie.
How many
There
zombies
were
were
like
there?
15. Several.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm figuring that you're bullshitting us there.
Oh,
So
you
did-
weren't there.
Alvin
either-
is giving Jerry the most stink eye stare right now. Like, are you for real right now?
Did either of you eat your mincemeat pie?
Not yet. This is something. Well,
I mean, I'm pretty sure if
Hmm.
there's no food in the end, Samuel hasn't eaten in a while, so he's just like taking chunks of it as Jerry does this whole speech.
Okay.
I'm not. I haven't eaten mine yet because I'm focusing on telling them this important information that is important.
So as Jerry finishes up talking about the zombies and everyone is like, yeah, Jerry, okay, whatever. Samael finishes his pastry, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
This is gonna
no.
be great.
I love Samael's outlook on life. Just YOLO.
Perfect. Samael passes the fuck out.
Oh,
Woo!
Samael, you are not passed out in your mind.
Oh,
So, Samael, what is the most amazing thing that you could think of? Like, setting wise, where would Samael be if he could be anywhere in any of the realms?
oh man. I'm just imagining like which is like the most the realm was just like
give us a scene of what Samael wants the most. Like, if Samael achieves every single goal that he has put forward to him, what would we see?
he's on a parade in the center of the city, just like everyone cheering at him. He's having a crown and a cloak and just like having the time of his life. Everyone's
Aw.
cheering. Hands up, peace signs everywhere. Everyone's just saying like best rogue, yay!
So you guys see Samael on the ground. His arms are kind of like flailing around. He's like, best rogue.
I'm imagining he's making like what we would perceive as snow angels on the floorboards.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's just mumbling best rogue under his voice.
Jerry, don't eat the pie.
Sam, are you okay?
He seems like he's unconscious, but he seems like he's having a great time.
Can I?
Can
Did
I?
he have the like sweet roll in his hands, or is it on the table or something?
No, he ate the whole thing.
Can I roll Arcana?
Now I totally wish I had gotten one of those pies.
Hmm.
Jerry just said he's not going to eat his.
Yeah,
That's the
Jerry
best.
pauses and looks at the sweet roll in his hand, and then just like puts it back in his pouch or whatever.
Oh no, Jerry! Here, I'll give you a gold. Let me eat that.
No.
I need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana check on Samael right now just to figure out if he's charmed or not,
It's the
or whatever this charm is.
It doesn't smell funny at all, right? Like,
Right.
Let me
It
roll
smells like
persuasion. I wanna
regular
persuade
old
him.
meat pie.
okay, I am going to hang on, guys. Let me see if I can figure something out here. I'm going to put the meat pie on the table, and then I'm going to wait.
Hazard,
Are the
please.
owners conglomerated around that table?
Yep. Same
there.
place as they always are.
You know what? This is kind of urgent, and we paid for rooms here last time. Well, no. What's his face paid for rooms for us while we were here, so they probably wouldn't mind. I'm
Ismark.
going to set up stuff to do a detect magic ritual on the table. with the sweet roll that
Okay.
I got.
For that 23 Arcana, I'm gonna say you don't know anything about the pie in front of you, but you now looking back on it, that woman was a hag.
Oh no.
It's the best day ever.
Yeah, we cut back, we cut back to Samael's dream where he is being crowned rogue of the world and
Oh, no.
being given his golden thieves tools.
Oh my gosh.
And skeleton keys to the entire world.
Yes. He's being draped in all kinds of different furs, and ladies are coming up to him being like, Samael! And he's
All the
like,
ladies hanging off him.
yeah!
All right. So now that we know Jerry's exaggerating, can we go let them know
You don't.
that her
I'm
father?
telling you, there were undead out there.
I don't deny that there were undead
And
out
don't
there,
try
but
and
I
break
don't
my
think there was a
concentration.
horde.
This is urgent. This could be some very menacing pastry here.
We're not saying that you're lying. We're just saying that you're exaggerating. I'm betting there was like 1 to 3 zombies total.
Jerry, if there was a horde of zombies, you wouldn't have escaped them as easy as you did.
Yeah,
Oh,
there were
no,
probably
that's the
like
thing.
2, and you probably
Didn't
could
you
have taken
notice?
both.
No, didn't you notice we were in a church? There were holy symbols everywhere. Everyone
Oh,
stays inside for the most part in this town.
Holy symbols
They always
everywhere.
keep holy
In a
symbols at the
church.
doors.
There's one
In a
above the
church.
door in this inn right now.
Jerry,
Exactly, and why do you think that is?
Jerry, there is definitely some sort of enchantment on this, but your detect magic can't actually tell you exactly what it is.
Right.
It's not good though. It's not bad, but it's not good.
The lady
So-
was a hag.
Yeah, that would make. Actually, I'm gonna roll Arcana 2 to see what I know about hags.
Did I know anything about hags from that roll?
Damn it.
Let's see here.
Was she? Didn't really take her for one. Well, but anyways, this
I thought she was a sweet old woman.
exactly. Maybe she was a bit off, but this is definitely a nasty pastry here.
Not
I mean,
nasty.
It
Just-
looks delectable on the outside, but horrendously sinister on the inside.
I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, yeah, it's hag magic, but I don't think it's a super sinister spell, seeing as Samael is having the time of his life right now.
Oh no, it's like
Let me eat it.
this
come
is
on.
an enchantment. That means that it is something that messes with your mind.
Oh, this sounds
And-
great.
You know, hags are super evil. Like, super duper evil. And their entire existence is to just cause pain and suffering. Your most likely, your most accurate guess would probably be that when that pastry wears off, he's going to want another one.
We need to get rid of that other one.
Whatever is happening to him right now, he's going to want to feel again.
Oh god, he got addicted.
So it's like those guys who eat.
That awkward
Yeah.
moment when I think, where can I put this pastry that no one can find it? Oh, wait, I can give it to frickin' Zambambo Kitty. No, wait, if I send it into Hammer Space with Zambambo Kitty, Zambambo Kitty will probably eat the pastry.
Yeah, but you know what? It's an undead cat. It probably would love to feel like it's having fur again.
Aw.
Yeah, and then to have that taken away from it.
I think
It's gonna get taken away no matter
I'm
what.
just going to put this where he probably won't be able to find it.
Oh, just let me eat it. Come on.
Wait, you said this was a sweet roll, right?
No, it's a mincemeat pie. I was
Mincemeat
incorrect in saying that it was
pie.
a sweet. Yes.
Or is it just like a straight?
A
How big
mincemeat
is
pie.
it?
It's like a pie,
How big is the pie?
like a regular sized pie,
Which is
like at least 8 inches
8 inches across.
in diameter. Yeah.
Well, there goes the idea of putting it in my pants.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Samael's leg is twitching. We switch back over to Samael. He's being scratched like a dog, and he's okay with it.
I guess I have nowhere else to put this but my backpack, which I am not too keen on putting it in there because
Well, I mean, you
Mazarim's
can just
gonna
sell it
know
to
it's-
Mazarim.
which I might actually.
I mean,
I'm not sure I would trust Mazarim with something like this.
He just wants to eat it.
Maybe I would consider trading. Well,
You know what, Mazarim? If you really want it, you can make a persuasion against his insight.
I did, and I rolled a 7.
Beautiful.
oh wait, I need to roll insight. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Insight is. Wow.
Wow.
I had a figure that natural 20 first roll was gonna lead to ominous times.
You're totally down to sell this to him.
I think it's less that I'm down to sell it to them. It's to him. It's that I'm sure that he's
You're cutting out.
hold on to it and not eat it like immediately.
You cut out there, so I only heard like the end.
I think it's less that it's more so that with this interpretation, it's like it's less that I can't even remember what you said now.
I said you're down to sell this to him because you got a 6 and he got a 7. You're like, it's out of my hands. And you got your gold back.
I mean, yeah, I'm getting my gold back, but it's Mazarim with this.
He's trying desperately to get this pie from you.
Yeah, man, just like just stuff it in my mouth. Come on.
I mean, Jerry, were you going to eat it?
I was, but not anymore.
Why not sell it to him then?
Because I could be useful.
It's a pie.
Yes. Lots of things like pies, Sorveno, including a potential enemy that we encounter who also happens to like them. We can offer it as a peace offering and then use it as a chance to escape or something.
Samael's like pie too.
So do druids, apparently.
I'm not denying that people like pie. I'm just saying, how long will it be good for?
Alva, while they discuss this, Alva is going to get up and go get the rooms in order.
All right, she does so. He does
That's
so.
magic.
They do so.
They do so.
There's got to be some kind of preservation or something.
He's gonna come back to the table with all the keys.
So Mazarim just kind of like plops the gold down on the table in front of you, Jerry.
Huh?
And then Alva immediately after plops down, just like a bunch of keys on the table.
How much gold did he plop down?
He plopped down 1 gold. Just like he said he was going to give you 1 gold.
Mm,
He's trying to haggle you for more money.
no, I'm not. It's not that I want more money. It's that, well, more money would probably wind up convincing me. Yes, but like this is freaking. This could be a useful tool to have. It's like, yeah.
And now it's a useful tool in my mouth. And I'm eating it. I'm just taking it out off the table and eating it.
All right, Jerry, did you want to try? Huh? What, Jerry?
Wait.
Sorry.
Did he say he was gonna try and take it, or
He
Yeah,
did
he
take
said he was
it.
going to take it. I said, are you going to try and stop him?
yeah.
All right. So I want you.
You're still mulling it over. This is like,
Well, technically, I convinced
trying-
you already. Remember, I persuaded
Yeah.
you.
He did persuade you. Like he beat you in a roll to persuade you to sell it to him. That is why you rolled insight. So kind of have to.
I mean, I'm not sure how I feel
It's
about
already in
using
my
you
persuasion
can
on other
argue it,
PCs,
like-
but
Huh?
I'm not sure how I feel about using persuasion on other PCs. But okay.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. That's why I'm giving you the opportunity to snatch this from his hands. Okay.
Which I will, because like, as enticing as getting our gold back, I do feel like this could be genuinely useful in a pinch.
Okay, so I want you to both make acrobatic checks.
Well,
Yeah,
wouldn't
Mazarin,
because
if you make me spill my pie,
wouldn't it be because I also beat him on the persuasion? I should have advantage if that's the
Yeah.
way you want to be
That-
with it.
That's fine.
what?
That's why we made the rolls, because you guys were having a stalemate. I wanted to solve it, and you're still not solving it. That was the entire purpose of it. I mean,
Fuck.
I rolled a 12. Come on.
I'm finding acrobatics.
So
which he
beat
did. All right, so Jerry, before you can grab it, snatches it and puts it in his bag.
See? Stuck up wizard.
You can have your gold back. I don't think it's a good idea to waste something like this. Let alone.
Who said it was gonna go to waste? Ugh!
My apologies. Used frivolously.
I mean,
You just wait.
Mazarim, you could go see if she's still outside.
Nah, I'm too lazy.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, Alva's gonna pick up Samael, take his key, and they're gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Well, see you guys in whatever time we go to, get up. Well, you guys get up.
All right. Well, after all the arguing and explaining, it's probably about 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So everyone goes to bed.
Yes.
So Samael, you wake up about 6 hours after eating that pie, and you feel miserable. You're coming to the reality that none of that was real.
Is this a time to add the sad part at the end of the fantasies when Samuel gets to see his sister, and that was the happiest part, but now it's all gone just as that moment happened?
Oh, Sam.
Okay, and you wake up, and you're in your room.
Yeah, he probably just stays there, like, still for a couple minutes, just like the whole realization that, oh, all right, and just
You desperately want to experience that again.
I'm gonna try and sneak to Jerry's room because he was the last person to have a pie.
Oh no. Actually, considering that I'm pretty sure Mazarim still wants the pie too, I'm going to summon Jinxie to be a guard cat.
Okay.
Is that
Oh, God.
handling to get a cat to be guarding?
So let's see here. Let me scroll on down to here. It has a +3 to its perception.
Well,
So-
also I'm just going to be commanding my sleep.
Right. No, I know. I'm just saying that if he's sneaking in, your cat needs to make a perception.
Yeah.
Which
Is +3, you said?
+3, and since it has keen smell, you could give it advantage.
Ooh.
So I roll stealth.
So you're gonna roll stealth. All of the doors are locked, so you're gonna have to use sleight of hand to break into his room, and then you're gonna have to use sleight of hand again to take the pie. After performing a successful investigation check to find it because you don't know where it is.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
So start with your stealth check. Okay, that's a 22.
Oh wow, nicely done.
So now you're gonna have to get into the room. Go ahead and make your first sleight of hand check. Okay, that is enough to successfully open the door. At this point, we're gonna make the Jinxie's. All I can think of is Meet the Fockers. Jinxie, Jinxie. All right, Jinxie, go ahead and make a. Huh? What'd you say, Alex? I didn't
That
hear.
was the cat in that movie was named Jinxie.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either until you said it out loud, and I was like, that was the first thing.
Oh
that came
wait,
to
but
mind. I'm sorry.
Just to hear him unlocking the door, right? So the smell
Yes.
doesn't apply. Okay.
Well, you could smell him too.
Through the
but-
keyhole. Okay.
Yeah. So 13, he does not sense Samael come in. Now, what I'm going to do is, Jerry, I need you to make a stealth check of your own to see how well you hid the pie.
Okay.
Don't hide
I'll
in
give-
the pants.
I'll
Don't
give you
hide in the
adva-
pants.
Hold on,
Don't
I'll
hide
give
in
you.
the pants.
Hold on, I'll give you advantage because you had time to do it while you were alone in your room, so nobody would have seen.
Okay.
Why do people have to be messaging me now?
Put yourself on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ah, damn it, Jerry. You had one job.
I put it on
Alright.
the high shelf. Nobody will find
Samael,
it
go
here.
ahead and make an investigation check to beat that stealth roll.
Oh god, I'm just like hoping Jerry's like hid it in his purse, and like either behind his shirt or his pants, and like Samuel gets close and starts like searching for it, and then Jerry
He
wakes
has
up.
clothes off and shit. Oh my
Jerry-
god.
Jerry, you can also make a perception check with disadvantage to
'Cause
see
I'm
if
asleep.
in your sleep you can. All right,
Oh,
so you
Oh
find-
god.
you take a while, but you find the pie. Mazarin, were you gonna try and sneak in here and take the pie too, or no? Okay.
Oh, damn it. This would have been hilarious if that happened, though.
Oh, that's perfect. You
I
are
am out
passed the
like
fuck out. All right.
There's just loud snoring in his room.
With that, I'm not gonna give you another perception check to see if you can hear this next sleight of hand check from Samael.
Fair enough.
However, I will give Jinxie
I mean,
another.
Jinxie, if he had to get through the doorway, stare at that. So if that's where he's coming in,
Sure. Actually, you know what? I'll have you make another stealth check when you came into the room with disadvantage, since Jinxie is looking at the door.
Okay.
Because I feel like this should be extremely difficult. I don't like people stealing from other players. And so Jinxie, go ahead and make another perception check for when he was coming in.
And this time I can smell him. So
Yes. All right, Jinxie
Betrayed by
automatically.
no showers.
Jinxie automatically sees it.
this is
and
gonna make an
alerts you.
awkward situation because I am out, like super out.
Can't you telepathically communicate with your familiar?
Yes, but
And
how
vice
well
versa.
will telepathy work if I'm like conked out in
You
like
could
super deep
basically make an
sleep?
alarm in your head. So like,
So basically, I just hear the most like chalky cat shriek I can possibly hear inside my head.
yes, and that wakes you up. To Samuel just standing in the doorway in the usual Yandere simulator crouch pose. Yeah.
Samael,
Jerry,
what are you doing?
I need it.
No, you don't. Go back to bed.
No, Jerry, please listen. And he's gonna like
No,
stand up.
Samael. I know. Look, I know it was very likely a fun time. It looked like a fun time.
No, Jerry.
But these pies are bad shit.
So I want Samael alone to make an insight check.
Oh boy.
Do you even know what you ate?
I wasn't saying with disadvantage.
Yeah, no. I forgot
But-
to
It
pick it up.
rolled good. It
You
was
rolled the
6
same-
both times.
Yeah. I'll just give that to you because it was a 16 both times. So
Okay.
you look at him and go, "You're right."
They're like this pain
he's-
inside to admit it.
He seems to he seems to know what he's talking about, and it's very obvious to you that he knows what he's talking about, and you feel like shit. So he's probably right.
Hello.
No,
have they
Samael,
been-
let me tell you what. And then, like, he just stops with his mouth open and then puts his hand up to his chest and then smiles. I am right. Thank
my
you
God.
for acknowledging that.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is probably during the last little bit of my trance.
So yeah. So Samuel, you've decided you don't need the pie.
You're a good lad, Samael.
Sorry
No.
about breaking in.
Though you desperately still want it, he's right. And hopefully one day this feeling will pass.
Now go back to bed. I'm sure you'll probably need all the rest you can get.
Yeah.
Goodness
Yeah.
knows. I don't know if I'll be able to after what Jinxie did.
Oh no.
She's a good alarm. You should keep her.
She just like hurls up a hairball on the table.
Best
All right.
part of
Good
Next
lord,
morning.
Jinxie.
Next
Also, I hadn't
morning.
actually decided Jinxie's gender yet, but yeah, now I'm going with female.
Yeah.
Somebody else said it.
All right, but yeah, so you guys wake the next morning. It's quite cold in all of your room.
Cold. Is there anything unusual about the cold, or is it just
No,
warm air?
it's the same cold that lingers in the air. It's just a stale, cold air.
Okay.
Jerry, you are awoken by.
Eh, Yes, Jinxie, you did such a wonderful.
Uh,
I'm
Where
sorry I
is
had to
Jinxie
keep
at
you
this
here for
point?
so long. You deserve
the
a
room,
treat.
the room stinks of Jinxie.
Well, first off, playing prestidigitation, minty flashes, and then we're going to root through our bag and let's see.
So Ravenna, you'd be up at this point, and
Yeah.
so would
I should have
Alva.
rations in here. Let's see. Mess yellow spellbook, Grick tent. Oh, well, maybe Jinxie will like a Grick tentacle because I'm looking for rations and I'm not sure if I have rations.
Jerry, why do you always start each morning smelling of mint?
Because
can smell it through the door.
cleanliness is the brings out the best in mankind.
I will be right back. Everyone, you can wake up, and go
Oh,
downstairs, and talk about.
I
what you're
don't have
talking
rations. Okay. Our Grick tentacle.
about. Oh man, you're hungry.
Wait, what do I need to do to know about
For a
Grick?
couple days.
Like, are they poisonous or? I guess he already left.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get water while we wait.
So, I didn't hear anything last night. I'm gonna figure nothing happened.
Samuel is
Nope.
just like lurching the corner of the main floor in the tavern, hood up, and just like feeling ashamed and just shit all around.
Where did you go last night, Sam?
I'd
Why do
rather
you
not
roll an
talk
insight
about.
to see that he's, basically just doing an aura of shame?
You look like you seen a ghost.
Something like that.
You look like Jerry when he's seen a ghost.
Okay. What I miss?
Not much.
Okay, so you are all up-ish by now.
You missed Alva being a concerned parent.
Oh. So who would still be asleep? I assume Mazarim and
Grublik, probably.
No, Grublik's already awake.
Ah. So. Okay. So everyone's awake and downstairs, I assume? What's the plan?
Well, first, go to the store and get supplies. Right? No one else is like, oh, no, we don't need supplies.
No, we definitely need supplies.
Yeah.
Who's going to buy supplies?
Well, I mean,
First, we need to figure out how much supplies we're going to need. And you know who's going to know that? The people who had us bury their father. Have I mentioned I don't like to keep people waiting?
I mean, we got a map, so we can figure out how long it should take to travel, basically.
Grublik has a point. We should probably go check it with them.
Alright.
So we're going to the mansion.
Yep. So you guys pass by the house with the wailing woman in it, crying her eyes out. Still.
I
Days
Check on
later.
that.
Alva kind of stops and looks at the house.
You
Yeah.
guys go ahead. I guess me and Alva will check out this house.
Hey, what's going on?
A
Oh no,
moaning
you're not
sob.
checking out the screaming lady room, are you?
Yes.
A moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark two-story townhouse.
I'm gonna walk toward it.
I'm gonna follow.
So, did I auto follow or?
You can do whatever you want, Jerry.
Okay, then I am going to be like following them along the way, but like pleading with them desperately not to do this because I gang
This
Death
woman has been
Spectre who killed me for the first time.
this woman has been crying hysterically for the past 5 days, pretty much.
You guys have been here for 2.
It feels like 5.
It could be another specter.
So we put it to rest.
No, please, both of Alva, you can't do this. I need you. You are wonderful magic healy things. I can't have you die.
I don't understand your
And
gobbledygook
you're one of
religion,
you're one
but
of the only sensible people here. And Sorvetto, you too, I guess.
You just gave Alpha the biggest chip on his shoulder.
Well, the next time you need healing, maybe I won't heal you and just let Alva do it.
I appreciate the sentiment, but Holy Duty states that I need to at least check.
And I'm just interested.
I'm wondering when people are gonna figure out there's no really such thing as Holy Duty, and Al is just making shit up.
Please,
Wait, would that be an insight
please
check?
don't go.
I
He's
mean,
like on his knees.
since she said something about it, yeah, you could make an insight check, which would be a deception check from Alva in response, since you wanted to mention that you're just blowing steam out your ass.
So wait, I can roll. Well, am I really in the mood to roll insight? Actually, I'm
You
just like I just
don't
want
need
her to
to.
go with me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorvino, you know that she's bullshit. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just being like, I'm just interested.
I still love Jerry's. Please, Alva, you have this strange, weird magic I can't learn. I don't understand your god gobbledygook, but please.
I'm not. No, I was saying like she gives heals, and that's awesome because it helps me not die.
Listen,
Wait,
listen,
so you guys going inside? Grublik, you don't have to follow them. You can just go to Ismark and Irina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Whatever they get their shit into, fuck them.
Grublik just storms off away from you guys.
No, wait, Grublik, come back. Party like this, guys.
Jerry, are you gonna follow Grublik?
He's. Are we just like at crossroads or something, and Grublik's going one way, and Alva and Sorveno are going the other?
So you guys are all
Here.
here.
We're, like, here.
This house right here is the house the wailing is coming from, and you guys are headed down here to Arena.
But Ismark's place is in this direction, right?
No, it's right here, down here.
All the way down.
It's this big house down here,
Where?
right here,
to the south, the big red house.
Oh, it's on the same.
right here, Jerry.
Oh, so it's more like we're now, but they're talking about wanting to go in, and then Grublik has just kind of kept going.
Yes.
Yep.
So Grublik.
So Jerry is just kind of on the
I don't even know where
in the house.
Listen, I'm just gonna
One
go
hand.
and check.
He is genuinely concerned because he's certain that that screaming is like another specter or something, or that same specter that hasn't died yet.
Oh my God.
Well, hasn't re-died.
Listen, Jerry, I'm just gonna go in and check, and then we'll come right back out. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna aggravate anything.
As far as everyone except Jerry, who ran around the corner, knows, that specter just floated into the sky.
Yeah, that specter floated into the sky. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The screams of the undead are dangerous, and they foretell their presence. I tell you that
screams of the
something
undead.
bad is in there.
You don't even know if this person's undead.
I want that to be my new Facebook Messenger notification. No.
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 But listen. I've heard screams of the undead. That's not screams of the undead. That's the screams of mourning.
No, it screams of something, and that something is likely very bad.
All right, so
And I
Grublik,
don't want to lose you guys to this.
you
Listen,
knock on the door.
Jerry, you could either go with Grublik, or you can come with us and you can hide behind me.
Yes, I knock on the door.
All right, so Arena.
He's looking back and forth, but ultimately decides to stay with Alva
Okay.
as genuine concern
Oh.
and fear.
Mostly fear.
A small eye holes, like one of those dumb like bouncer club things where they like slide it up and go password. Slides open, but you see Arena's eyes, and she goes, "Oh!" And she opens the door for you, and she says, "Come in. Is my father buried?"
He is.
Good. Then we will set out as soon as possible. Where are the rest?
Off screwing around. They went to check on a crying woman.
Oh,
Then
In
we
the background, you can still kind of hear Jerry's like subtle pleas of insistence for them to like keep going and not potentially endanger their lives.
So as you say that, Grublik, she goes, "Mad Marys."
Oh gosh. I was right.
Anyway, we're going now.
She locked her daughter up until she was a teenager, and now she's run away, and she doesn't know what's happened to her. Boo hoo! I was a bad parent.
Oh, so they're not in any physical danger, right?
No, she's just insane.
Good, this can be a learning experience. Anyway, we also intended to provision. We did receive a map of Barovia.
There's a store. You might not like how much money you're going to have to spend. And with that, we're going to jump back to the rest of the group. All right, so you guys go into the building.
Yes.
I am behind both of them. Like 5 feet. There's 5 feet of distance between me and them.
So you guys enter into the small house, and there, directly in front of you, are stairs leading upstairs, and the crying seems to be coming from upstairs.
You're like, what?
Guys,
Alright.
are you sure about this?
You
Got
go
the
up
holy
and-
symbol out
This
though.
is a
And in
very,
front of
this is a
you,
very creepy place.
So Alva, are you leading?
Yeah, they're going upstairs, leading
Alright.
with their holy symbol outstretched, like just in
Direct-
case.
Directly in front of you is a what looks like a child's bedroom, with a woman sitting in the middle of the floor, clutching what looks to be a doll, and just sobbing.
Oh. Alva kind of shuffles over.
Is it a ghost?
Miss,
She looks up at you and she goes, "Adventurers!"
yes, are you alright?
She grips both of your hands tightly and she goes,
Uh,
"You must find my daughter! My daughter! She's missing! Gertruda! She's run away from home! She's trying to keep her safe!" She takes one of her hands and waves this malformed doll in your face. It has a strange leer and wears a sackcloth dress.
oh.
It has a small tag stitched into the hem of the dress, bearing the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
I slowly take the doll. Do I know that phrase at all?
Make a history check.
Jerry is going to very call, seeing as there is no screaming and sounds of combat.
Yep. She says, "Please find my daughter."
Where do you have any idea where your daughter might have gone?
I fear the worst. Her name is Gertruda. If you find her, please tell her to come home. This is her doll. Please take it with you.
I will. We will find your daughter and send her home immediately. Do you have any idea where she could have gone, though? Where could we start looking?
I do not know. As I said, I fear the worst.
The worst.
The wolves, the bats, fog.
Oh.
Wolves? Bats?
Oh dear.
Does she have any interest in vampires?
I do not know. She's never been out of the house, so to my knowledge, she doesn't even know of vampires.
How long has she been missing?
A week now.
So she could have at least gotten to them. I'm gonna pull out the map and look and see if there's any like nearby towns.
The closest town is Valaki.
And that's at the whole other end of the map. So she might have gone to Valaki.
The only thing closer would be Strahd's castle.
Oh,
Safest
Nice.
place for a child.
The gigantic castle.
well, that's the last place I want to check.
But yeah,
Shit. He looks from the doll to the woman again. He goes, "Don't you worry. I'm going to find your daughter, and I will send her home immediately. We will make sure she gets home safe and sound."
thank you. And is there anything else you guys are gonna say, or are you gonna get out of here? Get out.
You know, once we
Uh,
left, I'm going to ask, what if she doesn't want to come home?
Shh. Alva just kind of makes a dismissing gesture at them, like, "Go." Just,
So as you guys leave, Grublik and Irina are actually walking towards the house.
Also, what was the town? The name of the town that the priest mentioned?
Kzek, I believe. Let me double check that. Krezk. Krezk. Krezk.
Kresk, okay.
Yeah, as I'm walking, also the priest mentioned Kresk might be safer, but I also noticed it's quite a long journey.
Alva, you still have our map, right?
I do.
Right?
Yeah, as I'm speaking to Arena.
She says he would be talking about the Abbey of St. Markovia. We would need to pass Valeki in order to get there, so if nothing else, we could stop there to supply. But that's as far as you need bring. So she looks at you and she goes, "So our target should be Valeki first."
Sounds fair.
Very well.
Yeah.
I figured I would just bring it up.
Now, weren't you going to resupply?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head into this store.
Yes.
Into the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as we're walking towards the store, I'm just gonna ask, so how was Mad Mary?
Very sad. Her daughter is missing.
Ran away
Yep, ran away.
because she kept her locked up.
What? Alva is immediately disgusted.
Well, she did say that she hasn't left the house before.
I didn't think it was that literal.
Oh.
According to Arena here.
Yep. Everyone here is pretty much a weirdo.
Change the what Jerry thinks is Mazrim style stoner pie into what Jerry knows is definitely bad juju hag pie.
So you guys walk in to the store, and the grizzled man behind the counter goes, "I'm Bildrith. What do you want?" He licks his lips.
We're looking to supply for a journey to Valaki.
Great. What do you need? What are you buying?
Oh no. Looks at the group.
I just turned to Arena. What would you recommend for such a trek?
Food? Anything you can think of?
Do you happen to
Rations.
have any kind of animal feed, perhaps?
Kind of like opens this dusty book and kind of starts flipping through it. Let's see here. Animal food. Animal food. No. I carry
about
rations. 50 silver per ration.
50 silver. Can I make an insight check?
That's like 5 gold.
Who's got the most charisma?
I've got 14.
I got
and I'm
16.
proficient in it.
I also have
in
17.
persuasion.
Someone trying to haggle.
Well, we gotta know that he's overcharging grossly. Wait, that's with disadvantage.
Yep.
Try
Ugh.
to
Both really bad rolls too.
There you go. Well,
Just
oh,
take disadvantage off and roll again.
okay.
Yeah, that's about 10 times the price you would pay for ration.
That is grossly overcharging, my good sir.
Well, if you want it, you'll buy it.
What about 2.5 silver per ration?
How about you roll me a persuasion?
Nope.
Well, she's gonna say 500 silver a ration now.
Oh no.
Oh, so you want to pay double that? Is that
No,
what you
sir.
said?
I think what my friend here is trying to say is that, well, with the prices so high, it might be difficult to attract.
Wait,
So, if you were to lower your prices, more people might come to your
Samuel-
shop to buy your wares.
Samuel is
Might
just
come back.
gonna like.
Can I
push-
roll?
He glares directly at you, Jerry, and says, "Let me say this one more time."
Well, I was doing that to roll a persuasion. Well, as a premise for my own persuasion check. So can I do that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
He got a natural 20.
Oh.
Oof.
He looks at you glaringly, Jerry, and says, "I'll say this one more time. If you want it that badly, you'll buy it. If I
Hey.
need to say it again, you'll be let out of my premises."
Now Samuel's just gonna step up. Can I cast thaumaturgy to like boom up my voice?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you trying to do?
God, what are you doing?
He is gonna try and intimidate the sales clerk.
Oh, go for it.
He's just gonna
Oh,
remove
no.
his cloak, boom up his voice, and just go like,
Give me food.
Wait,
You-
you know thaumaturgy?
"Yes, I'm a tiefling."
Oh.
I think it is a spelling ability. Okay, well, roll your intimidation. I'll give you advantage because you're using thaumaturgy.
You either sell it to us for the right price, or you won't be selling anything else ever again.
Periwinkle.
What?
What did he say?
A young boy walks out from the back room. He has huge rippling muscles that you can see clearly underneath a leather tunic. And he's carrying hold on. He walks out of the back room carrying a spear.
Oh, sweet
Oh
Jesus.
boy.
And he looks at Bildroth and says, "Yes, uncle." He's like, "We've got some pests to deal with." He looks at you guys and goes, "Okay, uncle."
Not necessary. We're leaving.
And he holds up his spear in like a throwing action.
Oh.
And he looks directly at Samael.
No. I'm going to cast sleep.
Oh dear.
On Periwimple?
On Periwimple.
Well, I mean, isn't it like an area of effect thing with the
no.
person with the lowest HP first?
I'm expanding the spell to see if that's right. It's make
'Cause
sure.
I thought it was an area thing.
Let's see.
I think you can target
Range.
opponents with it, so you're not just putting everyone to sleep indiscriminately.
Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. So yeah, lowest first.
So lowest first. So who has what HP? I'm gonna say it's not affecting Jerry because he's casting the spell. So who has how much HP?
Samuel has 19.
19, 32,
I have 34.
34.
Wait, it's that cramped?
Oh yeah.
We're inside the store.
Well, fuck
Yep.
that. I can't like target the very back of a corner or something and still only get like those guys and
The store is. Yeah, you could target the back and only get the two of them.
then that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Cause
All right, and what are you rolling
get
for
this like resolved without bloodshed.
Before Samael steals all the shit.
If they're falling asleep, he's gonna try and slay a hand that's ration stuff.
So let's see. Wait, that's not freaking spell list. Here's the spell list. Sleep. Spell level.
And it's over.
I don't suppose these guys look like super. Well, you know what? I guess I'll cast it at first level.
Okay. 16?
only 16.
All right, let's see here.
Sleepy time damage.
For damage, because technically this has dice that I gotta roll, but it's not actually a damage. It just if they have that much HP or less, they go to sleep.
So the owner slams his face on the counter as he passes out, and Periwimple throws his javelin directly at Samael.
Oh god.
Spear, rather. So that is.
Hit the deck.
Ooh, ooh,
I don't like the sound of that.
ooh.
Jerry has his
no.
hands in his hair. He is just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is the worst way this could possibly look.
So that is plus what?
Oh god.
Okay. How much HP do you have? 19?
19. Yeah.
All right. So this javelin strikes you directly through the center of your chest.
Oh god.
And you collapse on the ground. You take 26 points of damage.
He spared the dying.
Christ.
Holy shit!
He crit you.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like walk in right now.
Okay, you walk into Samael, just like this huge, rippling, muscular guy, throwing a spear directly into Samael's chest, and him just like collapsing onto the ground.
And I'm turning around and walking out.
Okay. You. In order to do that, you're gonna have to take the spear out of his chest first.
Is there a roll for that?
Yeah, athletics
Medicine.
or medicine, whichever. one is better.
Medicine. I'm proficient in medicine. I'm gonna do that.
Go for it. All right, you yank this spear out of his chest, and you hear him go,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and then you spare the dying him, and he is just unconscious on the floor. And this big guy walks over and just picks up the spear off the ground and then hoists it over his head.
Son, something seems to be wrong with your uncle.
You hurt my uncle.
No,
No, he just passed out.
No,
Look.
he's sleeping.
Okay, you don't. I did not. I did no such thing. He is a. I just want this to go on without any more bloodshed, please.
I'm trying to think of things I can do.
I'm sure you're a very nice boy.
Make a persuasion check. $17.
We don't want any trouble, sir. All we came in here for was to try and get supplies for a potentially long journey. We are in.
Leave now and never come back.
I can respect your decision. Come on, guys.
Gonna pick up Samael and start heading out.
Okay, and so you guys just meet in the street. Samael's unconscious.
We cure wounds.
Mazarin, what are you doing?
Now that they're out, I'm gonna go in.
So you go in, and the guy from behind the counter is like rubbing his head, and the big guy is just standing over him, going, "You okay, Uncle?" And he's like, "Yeah. Oh, what the hell happened? I feel like I got hit by a train." "What's a train?" "I don't know." What do you do, Mazarin?
Oh, that's right. Hang on. I think you. I think you mean you got hit by a wagon, man.
He looks over at you and he's like, "Are you with them?"
I'm with me.
Make a
Wow.
deception check.
Is that technically a lie?
Yeah,
No,
because
it's
he's with
not.
you guys.
But I
No, he didn't
wasn't.
deny he was with us. He was just saying he's with
Okay,
himself.
then persuasion. Persuade this man who just got knocked out by them that you are not with them, because he's weary at the moment.
Hang on, let me re-roll that.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
Dang,
Well.
that was
He's like, you are with them, aren't you?
Yeah, but see, how would he know? I walked out when they were in there.
He's he even if you aren't with him, he's like,
He's just gonna
adventurers.
he's just gonna side with everybody's with those people that just did that.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's like anyone coming in here is with those fucks. Nobody comes in here except the Vistani. He says to you, get out of my store.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna like jingle this bag of gold. Be like, okay, if you don't want my gold.
He's like, all right. He's like, what do you want? What are you looking for? What are you buying?
Well, I don't need food. Do you have any? Did you have any herb?
He
Of course, he's looking for weed.
he opens his dusty tome again and he starts looking through.
I mean, it's awfully good for headaches, belly aches, or just plain old unhappiness. I'm sure you know the stuff. And I want to like walk up, put my pipe on the thing, gather out my pouch, be like, "It's this. Have you never seen this before?"
He takes a clove of it.
Smells.
30 gold. I've got it.
Oh, I'd have to see it first.
He takes an entire, like, this giant box of it. It's like a pound of what you're looking for.
30 gold for that, huh? You've got yourself a deal. Wait,
Do you have
wait.
30 gold?
Yeah, I do.
Dude.
I'm old as fuck, and I don't spend my gold on anything.
Except weed.
No, usually, I mean, I'm in Barovia and I'm running out. Normally, I would just find it.
I would say that this is all of your gold.
Well, through my backstory, I have 60.
Oh, do you? Okay, then never mind. Then yeah,
Because
okay, so
it's
you've got-
basically like years of collecting. And
Right,
I'm
no,
running
gotcha.
out, so I have no choice.
Okay.
But,
So yeah,
I need to see if this is worth it first.
he takes some out. He pulls out a pipe from underneath the counter, and he kind of like packs it full and gives it to you.
I'm drawing this a little bit. Piney taste. Very mellow. Oh, I can feel it already. Yeah.
Kind of, it kind of has a little bit of a mildewy taste to it.
That's still good though.
It's good enough. It's probably the only stuff you'll find here.
Exactly. I need it. Okay, here's gold.
All right, you have a pound of you have a pound of your herb.
Pound of herbage.
sir.
And I'm gonna pack my pipe, light it, and walk out. Just smoking it, nodding to myself like, this was a good deal.
Okay, and then he walks. So Mazarin walks out of the store smoking his pipe.
Did you think to get arrows?
Arrows? Why would I need arrows?
It was on our list.
What list? Why does nobody tell me anything?
Grublik, what are you doing?
Tim? Is anyone else hearing anything? Or
I
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything either. Okay.
Tim, are you there?
What?
I love the freaking.
What are you doing,
Try to
Grublik?
intimidate yourself for a better price. Oh, look at that! I've been impaled.
I'm kind of waiting impatiently for Mazarin.
But he's already back outside. The rest of the group is sitting there around. Did you ever do that cure wounds for? Okay, so Samuel, you just jump back up as you regain 7 HP.
Holy shit!
So, let's say that intimidating anyone for a better sale price is a bad idea. Though I don't think that should have to have been stated.
Yeah.
Anyway, how long of a trip is it to Valaki?
Well, she kind of she's moving her Irina is moving her foot around in the sand, kind of like doing some mental math.
Hey, Irina, do you know if there's a place where we can stop somewhere down the road to possibly get supplies? I think this is kind of bust here.
She's like, well, if you didn't threaten the shopkeep, it wouldn't be.
Well, you guys threatened that guy? Did you see how big that guy's muscles were? You're fucking crazy.
Somebody else is like, yes, I saw firsthand through my
felt
chest. She's thinking to herself, you're asking me a lot of questions. She kind of like tries to picture a mental map. She's got her eyes closed tightly.
Alva, can you show her the map? Irina's been living here longer than any of us. She might have some ideas.
Well, from what I remember of the map, it looked about, I'm going to say about at least 10 miles, roughly between 5 and 10 miles, and most of it was forest and or plains. Wonder. Right?
Well, maybe it's just me, but, I think it might be the best idea not to be trekking through any woods, especially since one of our own was.
Oh, I can easily take us through the woods.
She says, the best I could think is the Serpool encampment where the Vistani are. It's gonna be quite a ways. She thinks.
The Stani didn't. Wait, no. The only Maz.
So that makes no sense. Their scaling is terrible. So they say each hex is a quarter of a mile, but for 3 of these blocks, it says that it's 5 hours. So I don't think it takes you 2.5 hours to walk 1/4 of a mile. So I'm gonna go off of my walking experience since I have a tendency to walk a lot. So we're gonna say quarter of
Maybe
a
they're
mile.
calculating it if you're riding a horse. I don't know.
That would
But-
be even faster.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, it should. My walking speed is about 3 miles per hour.
So
I'm an out of shape fat guy.
we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're looking at 20 divided by 4, 5. She says it's about 5 miles away from here.
Oh, so it should only take about an hour, 2.
About an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not long at all. Wait, is that in one of these forested areas on the map?
So we're gonna switch over to the map real quick. Let me know when you guys can see the map.
I can see it.
All
Okay,
right,
see
so
the
you guys are here. You're headed towards here. You'll have to get to this fork in the road.
Hang on, I'm
first.
trying to find us.
Aha. Doing that is not a very accurate because of the fact that you have to go all the way around the river.
All right, so we are. Holy crap! I'll be right back.
Okay. Why? So yeah, you have to go here, 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 and stop here. And choose one of these 2 branches. You can go up there, or you can come down here to the encampment that she had talked about. But yeah. So you are looking at, if you were to make a straight shot from where you are to Velaki, you would be looking at 8 miles. A straight shot from where you are to there. So you could get there in a day. You would have to go directly by Strahd's castle, though.
Didn't the lady say that there were wolves in the woods?
Yeah, she did.
Um,
Are you worried about wolves?
Who wouldn't be worried about wolves in this spooky country?
I mean, they're probably the freshest thing that you could eat.
But we'd also be taking the roads there. We're not gonna just go strolling by Strahd's
Yes,
castle.
I am definitely not for taking a beeline through the woods. No, thank you. If we are going there, we are taking the roads.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head out now. You can move yourself on the map.
All right, if you guys want to, take the long way.
Is
Oh,
this
wait,
the part where the
hold on,
three encounters
hold on.
happen?
Now, since we're looking at the map anyway, I see there's some little squares here. That could be a civilization.
That
where we
is
could
exactly where
buy
I told
things,
you you were
right?
going.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
like
the
the
That's the
Vistani
Vistani camp.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was like whatever you were pointing at over here.
No, that's
No.
Velaki.
Velaki is all the way over here. There's nothing here.
Oh, well, that just works out perfect then. Yes, let's take the road.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going right here. So, but yeah, like I said, you guys are gonna have to go down and then around. So, when you get onto this bridge that is coming up, first of all,
Of course, my bow's drawn.
Oh, I've also put Jinxie back in hammer space. I forgot to mention.
I need Jerry to make a simple D20 roll for me.
Oh no. That sounds ominous.
I fear. I fear a lot.
Of course.
Oh,
Of course. Of course.
No! Oh,
Uh,
this is not good. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good.
Alva, could you roll me a d12 and a d8 at the same time?
What?
I said, Alva, can you roll me a d12 and a d8 at the same time?
Sure.
Oh no. What's happening?
So D8.
D8 and a d12 at the same time.
I can't roll them at the same time, but
So 8.
I could roll it at the same time.
Yeah, you just do slash
1d12.
R 1d12 plus 1d8.
oh, okay.
But we'll stick with 8 for now.
Oh my god.
I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god.
Why am
Oh,
I
wait, that
rolling
was with
awfully
advantage.
now?
Yeah, we're not in forest right now, are we?
No.
Okay, so I don't get to apply that bonus.
Okay. So, Rublik, Alva, and Jerry do not hear what Sorveno, Mazarim, and Semael do, which is the clopping of hooves against the dirt road coming towards you from behind. And as the three of you turn around, you see a skeleton. Through the mist comes a skeletal warhorse and skeleton rider, both clad in ruined chainmail. The skeletal rider holds up a rusted lantern that sheds no light.
I'm just firing
Well,
an arrow
I
at
guess
it.
Servana's attacking, alright.
Okay, Sereno.
Okay, so we're Venom. So which one are you attacking, the horse or the skeleton rider?
Horse.
Horse. All right. So the horse's AC is 13. And that was what, 10 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so Mazarim and Semael both have a surprise round action as you are aware of this thing approaching. The other three hear you attacking and notice it afterwards, keeping them from being surprised, but they do not get a surprise action. So Semael and Mazarim may both make surprise round action.
I should have done Hail of Thorns while I was doing that.
Too bad.
Well,
Oh, this guy looks fucking scary.
Do we have a token?
I guess
somewhere?
we are fighting this, so
surprise
for
round,
time.
so
Not yet. Wait for the surprise round to be over.
okay.
What, Ian? What'd you say?
So the surprise round, should I make an attack?
Yes. And it is a surprise round, so you get sneak attack damage if you hit.
Well, never mind. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, it depends
wait,
on which
you
one
have
you're
advantage.
aiming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember,
surprise
you're
round.
blessed, so you
Oh,
get advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. Sorveno should have also gotten advantage on his attack.
I rolled a 19. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're gonna roll it anyway because it could be
You
an
could get a
actual 20.
Attacking that sick ass horse.
Okay.
Okay, good. Glad that you rolled that first one. Anyways,
The horse shatters, and the
Not the
skeleton
horse.
falls to the ground.
Oh,
In front of all of you.
It flies through the hair, landing in the dirt.
Just getting to a stop at Grublik's feet. Now he's prone, so now Mazarim, I'll give you first shot, and then everyone gets an attack on him as he is prone. So that's why there is nothing, because there's 3 people who got a surprise round attack and destroyed him. Well, the horse anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get to hit the horse, so. I am going to cast Ice Knife and throw it at the motherfucker.
All right. You get advantage because he's not prone.
yeah, ice knife.
Ice Knife!
Alright, throw that bad boy. Ice knife. Jesus Christ.
So that's the initial piercing damage. If it hits on my... It has to succeed on a DC of, what, 14?
That was for
Oh.
the horse, and it was 13.
No, this is for the skeleton because the horse is dead.
The skeleton needs to make, what is it, a dexterity saving throw?
A dexterity saving throw, yes.
Yes, 14. So, with disadvantage because he's prone. No, doesn't prone. Oh, I have this somewhere. Prone automatically fails dexterity saving throws.
I didn't roll advantage on that either, but I'll take a 9. Who cares?
Skeleton explodes.
It didn't even take the fucking ice damage. That sucks.
I feel
Well,
bad for the
with the
skeleton.
ice damage, it explodes into like splinters of ice.
Oh,
Because whatever the ice damage is going to do is going to knock it under 0 HP. So.
okay.
But yeah.
What the hell was that?
Skeletal rider, it looked like.
CCAS, so.
Looks like dust to me.
Are their spines intact?
Oh my
No.
god, Grublik.
The horse's spine is, yes. The skeletons, no.
Probably make that thing into a freaking spear if you really wanted. Oh man.
As you guys get to the bridge after killing the skeleton rider.
Also, I'm picking up my arrow.
Okay, that's
Same,
fine.
same.
You see a river flowing under the bridge. This river flows as clear as a blue winter sky through the valley.
That's really
Uh,
odd compared to the place we were just in.
Okay. So you guys continue down the path?
Yeah.
Okay, so as
Running
you guys
water's good because that means that vampires can't cross over it, or
When
they
you
have
guys-
great difficulty doing so.
when you guys get here, I need Swerfeno to roll me a straight d20. Yeah. All right, Grublik, roll me a d8 and a d12.
Oh, what is happening now?
You have no idea what's happening.
Oh boy.
Oh, I get what ice
And
knife has to
perception
do.
check.
Hang on, I have to actually
Hold on.
roll it.
You know, considering we were attacked by some kind of undead earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to cast mage armor on myself.
Okay. You find a leather-wrapped bundle hidden under some underbrush, stuffed inside of a hollow log.
Ooh.
What is that? Perception to try to figure out what it is.
It looks like a piece of leather wrapped around something.
Hmm.
Preferably something that is not solid, because it does not look like a solid mass of anything.
Hmm. Should we try
I'm
pulling
gonna-
it out?
What are you gonna do, Grublik?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna pull out of the log.
Okay, it is a large swath of leather. It's a leather wrapped bundle, so it's got string wrapped around it, keeping whatever is inside of it. What are you gonna do?
Is that right? Guys?
You gonna open it, Grublik?
What do you say? Open it?
I said,
Alright.
are you gonna open it?
I
No,
guess.
I'm just
I
like
mean,
asking the party.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Just be careful.
That's why I have this.
And I'm gonna open it.
Gesture with my bow.
The bundle contains one set of common clothes sized for a human adult.
Huh.
They are very drab. They look almost like the clothes that the shopkeeper was wearing. But that's about it. You guys-
Oh.
That's his laundry order. I say karma. Let's take it.
Wait, it's a laundry order?
She
No,
said,
wait,
Wait,
she-
that's right. It
that's
was
his
wrapped.
He said
Is
if that's his laundry order, karma's a bitch. We're taking it.
Well,
All
wait,
right.
it was a parcel you said, right? Or was it
It was
like
just a wrapped bundle, like just a small little like leather bundle wrapped up, as if someone was putting it there for later. Like they took their clothes off.
bumps, guys?
I have no interest, so I'm gonna wrap it back up and place it in the log.
Alpha's gonna snag it.
So you can add that to your inventory. Leather bundle with Barovian clothing.
Let's see. What would I
Barovian
need
common
to
clothes.
roll?
God, Alva, you are just a klepto, aren't you? God.
Okay, so you guys can make it to the crossroads unabated at this point.
Honestly, I mean, I could lead us through the woods pretty easily.
And I'm not saying I'm not confident in that. I'm saying I am not confident that we would
We
do
wouldn't be
well
attacked by
getting
wolves,
surprised
got it.
attacked by wolves.
Has anyone seen Mazarin?
Yeah, we're all pretty much in just the same area. It's just
It's just we're spread
Mazarin
out
was
like
like 4
this.
miles away.
Mazarin's
Mazarin was
so
having a
out of
good
his
time.
mind. Of course, he's at the back.
Alright,
He's
I'm
just
grumpy.
chilling, looking at the nature. You guys are like, he's just like, fuck, I like it out here.
All right, so you guys get to the crossroads. An old wooden gallows creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high ground to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite the gallows points off in 3 directions. Barovia Village to the east, Sayre Pool to the northwest, and Ravenloft Valaki to the southwest. The northwest fork slants down and disappears into the trees, while the southwest fork clings to an upward slope across from the gallows, a low wall crumbling in places partially encloses a small plot of graves shrouded in fog.
Eh.
Oh. This is
Well-
ominous.
Yeah, it's all well and good. Let's move forward.
All right, so you guys are gonna head up
Sounds
the
good to me.
northwest passage, correct? All right. You hear a creaking noise behind you as you begin to leave, coming from the gallows. Where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless, gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly, so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you. Samael, you see yourself hanging in the gallows.
Well, that's just a pretty sight.
The rest of you just see a bloated gray corpse.
Oh my, where did that come from? Unsightly, that.
We should just keep moving. I say.
All right, so you guys are gonna head up the next path.
Post haste, if possible.
So you guys are gonna head up there now?
Yeah.
All right. Grublik, do me a favor.
Sure.
Roll me a straight d20.
Yeah, is it a little further up or is it right where I am right now?
Where? What?
Like, have we reached that point yet where my token is, or do I go up a little further?
Right here.
Okay.
Samael. Roll me a
Yes.
d12 and a d8 together.
Well, you only rolled one.
Yeah, you have to add plus 1d8. Otherwise, it's just gonna roll the d12. Perfect. Okay. You find yet another leather cloth. This time, it's hidden. It's hidden in a bird's nest in one of the dead trees.
Okay.
From here, you can see the small encampment that you guys are headed towards.
Anybody want to try and get that?
I don't know, Alba. You're the one that took the last one.
Get what?
What are you looking at, guys? What is it?
There's another parcel up on the tree.
Another bundle of clothes.
Another
seems.
parcel?
Ah,
One
sure,
is
I'll
just
see what it
silly,
is.
but two is just carelessness.
I'll see what it is. Up in the tree?
This one seems to be a woman's clothing set.
Oh. Hmm. Could be useful if we need disguises.
God.
So as you guys continue, the road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here, next to a river that widens to form a small lake, several 100 feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around a bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest edge.
Is that music I am hearing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems we are so close, guys.
Well, this is the Vistani camp, isn't it?
Arena pipes up for the first time in this travel, and she says, "Yes, this would be the Vistani, the Seer Pool encampment I told you of when we left."
We're gonna slowly approach.
We've made it, guys. And let's see if we can find some wares.
As Jerry say, "We made it, guys." Everyone at the campfire turns their head to him, and their hands are on their weapons.
Well,
Oh well.
Immediately, Jerry's hands go up in the air.
Hey, it's okay.
Hello?
We're not here to pick a fight.
apologies. We're on our way to Valaki. We are just passing through.
One of them goes, pass it through? You can't pass through, bro, yeah? Who do you think you are? What of us? Stupid?
No, we're not passing through Barovia. We're
did you
just
say we're
passing by
stupid?
here on our way to Valaki.
This Vistani has a set of bagpipes on his back, and he looks very drunk.
This is Polton.
I'm getting strong Polton vibes from this as well.
What are you guys? Why are you here?
Well, the shopkeep was trying to snake us, so we figured maybe we could trade with you guys, if that's okay.
Jerry's hands are also still up in the air.
The Vistani seem to prefer your hands being in the air. At least they know where they are.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
you're talking about that guy in Barovia. What's his name? Douchebag.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
yes, he was very disagreeable.
Hey, we do a lot of business with him. He's pretty cool. His nephew, Pimple Bimple or whatever his name was. Yeah. He's pretty strong. Stabbed me with
Yeah.
a spear once.
Yeah, he pretty much knocked out our friend here. I'm shocked I was even managed to save him.
Good on you. Cool. Then you got anything to drink?
Sadly, not on us.
Oh. Whatever.
Depends on what alchemist fire is made out of.
He looks over, he's like, I mean, if you guys want to chill, you can chill. I mean, we got a pretty sick, nasty fire going on. And, I'm about to play, some music.
Do you have an extra violin?
You know, that sounds absolutely lovely.
What the fuck is a violin? I know the bagpipes.
Sir Vino just looks scandalized, like,
I got a lute.
ever heard of a violin?
No.
Okay, again, considering you mentioned that you weren't from the realm that we came from, I'm surprised that you know how to play an instrument of the court. Like, how did you know?
Here we go again.
Jerry, there you
No.
go again. There you go
No.
again, assuming wood elf stuff.
No, it was from his background. It wasn't from him being a wood elf.
Guys, maybe you should hit up Madame Eva. She could help out and junk.
Madam Eva.
Yeah, she's in the big tent. She does like fortunes and shit. Or whatever, I don't know.
Alva is skeptical,
Oh, is
but
she
that's the best
magical
lead
or
they have.
something?
I mean, like, we're Vistani, so yeah, we're magic. Duh.
Ooh, perhaps I could get some divination lessons. That sounds wonderful.
Sure.
Alva's
He just goes back to drinking from his flask.
Wait
Yeah,
a minute, right?
his-
It's also called a fiddle, I believe, sometimes.
Now you're just making up gibberish, man.
Alva's gonna go to that tent that they pointed out.
Okay.
Heard of violins, haven't heard of fiddles. Next, they'll be saying that they haven't heard of a cello either.
Why are you How do you know of all these instruments? Tell me your secrets, Sorveno!
Man, that human's like super loud.
Let's just go, Jerry. Come on. Divination. Let's go to give your divination.
He looks over to Mazarim and Grublik. He's like, "You guys want a drink?"
No. I'm just gonna smoke. Want some smoke?
Yeah. He like takes out a pipe. He's like, "I got some shit too."
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm gonna head to the tent too.
Grublik, do you take him up on his offer of drinks? Or smoke? Tim?
Jerry should hear smoke and go, I'm kind of jonesing.
No, he kind of wants to conclude business and kind of hurry on.
Okay, so you guys all go to Madame Eva's tent except for, I assume, Mazarim, who's smoking with the Vistani.
Pretty much.
The Vistani drunkard. You can keep calling him Paulton. I did not name him Paul.
It sounds like
Fine,
Paul.
fine. I guess we can't exactly call him Paulton, so we'll call him Paul.
Okay.
So you guys enter the tent. As you enter the tent, you see magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. She
Oh
bursts
boy, it's
into-
like I'm at Borzitz all over again.
She bursts into a cackling laughter as lightning strikes outside of the tent.
Oh.
Okay, maybe a little less like Borzitz. Maybe like that pig farts place.
She looks to each of you individually. First to Jerry, she goes, Gerald McSquire.
Oh, you know my name! That is incredible! How do you do that?
The human who died.
The boy who lived.
She looks next to Samael. Samael Tempestra.
Oh?
The dream deprived. And the hung. She looks next to Grublik. Grublik, the spine remover. Your name says enough. She looks to Alva, and she says, Alva Anastasia. What is your gender.
It's female.
Come on. The woman.
Oh, that's
Mystery solved.
Oh,
She looks at Sorvento and she goes, Sorvento Morcher.
More stuff.
Gesundheit.
Your name is stupid.
Well, that's just rude. I haven't made fun of your name.
You don't know my name.
I know what you're referred to as, so that's close enough to your name.
Would you like your fortunes read?
Alma is very, very on edge right now, but
Sure.
absolutely.
She smiles.
Jerry's was kind of by like his. It's like, but he's still excited because it's like, it's creepy that you know that, but it's also amazing, and I want to know how you learn such things.
She smiles a very toothy grin. And she draws 5 cards quickly. If I can get back to the right path. Let me.
Oh no. She has Exodia.
oh my god.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
I turn over my spell card. Card destruction.
What?
She goes. She says to you, "You've fallen for my trap card."
Oh no.
Aha! My other face down card. Trap jammer.
She looks at you, Sorvento, and goes, "You're fucked." And then she, as soon as I can figure out how to do this, she flips the first card. They're in a. I wish I could put these face down, but I can't. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh. But yes, so she places she flips the first card. They're in a plus style. So there is a central card and then a card to the top, bottom, left, and right of the card. She flips the leftmost card first, and speaks its name. The Enchanter, the 3 of Stars. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak. You guys might want to write this down, by the way.
Oh, Jerry is already doing so. He's taking so much notes.
I think he means out of character.
She flips the topmost card. Can you guys see these? They are on the map.
I can't see them right now. No.
Neither can I.
I can see the numbers, but the cards are all the way over to.
Oh, I see.
Crespi.
I see.
Yes.
But they're all the way on the other side of the map. Yeah.
Sorry. I had to put them down where I was because it's kind of difficult to be able to read them and be zoomed out far enough to know where you guys are. So she flips the uppermost card and she goes, nice. Flipping through pages.
Hey, don't forget to let me know when you're doing shit on the map so I can arrange
Sorry.
the thing. Yeah.
It's over on the top part right now.
I see it. I
Doing
got
the
it.
card. Okay, gotcha. She flips the second card and goes, The 7 of coins, the thief. What you seek lies at the crossroads of life and death among the buried dead. Which, to you guys, sounds very familiar, as in a place you just came from. She flips the rightmost card next. And she goes, the 7 of glyphs, the charlatan. I see a lonely mill on a precipice. The treasure lies within. She flips next the bottommost card. She goes, Seer.
Yes, what does that one do?
He waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets are there.
In a place of warmth
Oops.
and
What was the-
despair, you
No,
said?
wait, sorry, no. Sorry, I read the wrong one. Read the wrong one. Take that back. Look for a dusk elf living among the Vistani. He has suffered a great loss and is haunted by dark dreams. Help him, and he will help you in return. And she flips the final card in the center.
Oh my.
She goes, the broken one. He haunts the tomb of the man he envied of all. She goes, now I will tell you what these cards mean. She places her hand on the enchanter, the leftmost card, and she says, this card tells of history, knowledge, of the ancient will. Nope, sorry, read that wrong. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. She places her hand on the thief card and says, this card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. She then moves her hand to the charlatan, and she says, this is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. She moves to the bottom card. She says, this card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. And she moves her hand to the center card and says, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
Let's see, you said the charlatan was in a tower of some sort of warmth?
She says, I see a lonely mill on a precipice. The treasure lies within.
Lonely mill on a precipice. Ooh, I love that word.
Any of you can roll insight on any of the cards that she just read to try and interpret.
Yeah, I will.
Inside.
I'm gonna do it for all of them. So 5.
Just roll one, and
Just
it'll go
roll
for all
one,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of them.
Nope.
Oh, you know Jerry is doing all of them. He is freaking so enthusiastic about this because it's like future magic or something.
I'm gonna give you
Oh.
that 20. I'm gonna give you that 21 group look just because it's the first roll.
Yeah, I was gonna
Uh,
say the 21 was the first roll, so.
Okay, so Alva, Samael, and Grublik, you all know that the crossroads is where you came from. Also, Grublik, you remember a deed to a windmill.
That you're carrying.
I am.
So it sounds like this windmill you own, you need to go to. But yeah, other than that, oh, actually, Alva, because you know everything about Strahd, you know that the center card that she speaks of, the broken one,
Uh-huh.
that is not the right page. Strahd, uh, Strahd's envy came from his own brother. So what that card to you sounds like it is saying is that you'll find Strahd in his brothers.
And his brother's what?
Tomb.
His brother's tomb. Okay.
But you are the only one that knows that, as you have a great knowledge of Strahd and his background.
Gotcha.
She goes, I hope that you can free this land. She looks around, she goes, where is Mazarim Felring?
Outside smoking.
Yeah, he's outside getting high with one of your Vistani.
Yes, I think his name might have been. Did he introduce himself or?
No.
Oh.
We just made up a name.
She goes, well, I suppose that's for the best. She goes, I hope that all of you can free Barovia from this curse. It has been too long.
All right. Well,
There is a curse on this land, then, or
It's
You are-
Strahd's domain.
I mean,
I mean,
have you not picked up on that yet, Jerry?
I feel like Alva has informed you of.
Well,
Strahd.
not-
This
I
is
mean,
the
the
third
place
time.
is freaking dismal, but it's like,
This is the third time, Jerry. This is Strahd's domain.
yes, it is Strahd's domain, but it's like
There has to be
Ah,
something
fuck
more
it.
specific to this curse.
He slams his book shut, clearly annoyed, and
And what?
and harumphs to himself.
The main part of the curse is that everything here is pretty much doomed to die. Or is already dead.
Aren't we all though?
Hmm.
I mean, what? Let's continue.
Samael says as he puts his hand up to his throat.
Oh boy, that crossroad.
So we're gonna hop outside to Mazarim, who's sitting around the fire. One of the other Vistani begins to speak. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you're standing. He points to you, Mazarim. A very charismatic man. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the devil Strahd. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasants' army fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again.
The wizard and the vampire cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountain side. A great rock tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground. But when the devil Strahd fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death. I climbed down to the river to search for the wizard's body, to see if, he had anything of value. But the river Ivolus had already spirited him away. I think they said his name was Steve.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't about to get involved. Like, they were flying through the sky. How am I supposed to compete with that? You guys hear this conversation between them as you walk out of the tent. I mean,
I'm gonna roll a perception check. Do I notice any dusk elves or drow?
You can look around, but everyone here seems to be of the same descent. They're all what is known as a Vistani. Madam Eva let you know that you were in a Vistani camp, as well as Irina letting you know.
Yeah.
Irina is just sitting and drinking with the belligerent man who originally greeted you.
Hey, Tom, which one of those cards was associated with Alva? I kind of want to write it down.
What do you mean?
That whole fortune, was that just for Jerry, or?
That was for everyone, I'm pretty sure.
Every single person.
It's relevant for us all. There were
Yeah.
only 5 cards, but we have 6 party members. There
Yes.
wouldn't be enough for
The 5 cards.
But the thief was the one about a holy symbol.
But I think there was a thing where we did have to draw cards like at the beginning or something to determine what like odd items we also had with us or something.
I think there's something about that, but I don't think you have to.
Well, I know there was something.
You had us roll the
Character
D100
creation.
for the trinkets.
Yeah.
I don't think I had everyone do that.
No.
You had me do it. Not that much.
Samuel already has a trinket as well.
Yeah, I've got my trinkety thing.
Grubik, did I have you do a trinket too?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm better than I thought. All right.
Right. I still
But
have
the one that pertains to me is obviously the old mill.
Sunlight sword.
It's a weapon you could use against Strahd. None of these cards are for anyone.
Right. The cards aren't
The
specifically for
aforementioned
anyone.
Sun Sword, it would probably be best in Grublik's hands. Or Alva's.
Probably Alva's. She's the holy one.
I thought the holy symbol would go to Alva.
Go to her too. I don't know. But yeah, so the belligerent Vistani that had originally greeted you guys, heard you guys are like looking to buy shit.
Yeah.
If you have any rations or anything, that would
Yes.
be spectacular. That we could trade for.
I got food. Like, how much you guys willing to part with?
Actually, I was just wanting more arrows more than anything else.
Guys, do we have any arrows? Each of the Vistani sitting around the fire just kind of like shrugs to the next one. It's like a circle of shrugs. Getting back to the guy who asked the original question, the belligerent Vistani, he just shrugs right back to the first guy he asked, and it just kind of keeps going around.
Okay then.
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it stops, and he goes, "I don't know, man. I don't think so. I
Well,
got food."
any rations you would be willing to part with would be highly or very helpful.
He like reaches into a cart. He's like, "I got like 14 days worth of rations."
I mean, I was kind of well, since I have Wanderer, I was probably picking up stuff that I thought would be of use or that we could eat as we were walking.
I just realized I have 10 days worth of rations from my explorer's pack.
Great. That means you don't have to worry about food.
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean, I've been picking up food, and it says that I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, so forth.
It doesn't offer berries.
Well, berries, tubers, whatever, small game, you know.
You've got wolves and bats.
Okay, then apparently I've been shooting bats out of the sky or something.
You guys all look back at Sorveno, who's walked over to the campfire and is like grilling a bat that he shot out of the sky. He's just like rotisserie styling it with his bare hand.
I mean, I could do something with a stick or something to rotisserie style it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Do.
And he just like bites off the bat's wing.
Extra crispy, just the way Dad used to make it.
He's like,
Oh no.
"I'm going off the rails on a crazy train."
Yeah. Also, since like
Wait,
that
was that
mill
I
thing.
had Ingvar parody. Oh well.
It has not.
What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask for the map, see if I can locate where the mill is on it.
Go ahead and make a perception or investigation, whichever one you would prefer. Fucking piece of garbage.
Yeah, I also was like the navigator for a ship as well as having proficiency in cartography. I don't know if that helps any.
Go ahead and make an. If you have proficiency in cartography, anything with maps will give you advantage. So you can go ahead and roll that with advantage. If you scroll the map out, you will see there's an indication of a windmill here, and it's the only one in Barovia. It seems to be on your way to Valeki.
Yeah, hold on. Roll 20. It's kind of lagging for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
So you guys will see it on your way. Did anyone want to turn back and go to the crossroad?
I mean, the only people who would think to go there were the people who
Yes.
did well on their insights.
Well, I mean, that depends on
Yeah.
whether or not you decided to share the information you had in your brain.
I think we shared it.
All right. So should we head back to the crossroads for quickly? I mean,
Didn't they say something about a cemetery? I know we just passed by one.
It mentioned specifically crossroads.
And it was the one where we saw the thing.
The corpse hanging, right?
Yes.
That was the thief, correct?
I think
If I
so.
remember
Is that
correctly.
the one with the holy symbol?
Yes. That would be the thief.
Yes, that was a thief.
7.
Well, isn't it night already?
It only took you guys a couple hours to get here.
Like an hour and a
Oh.
half.
Yeah. So it's like
Oh, okay.
almost midday.
We can probably go investigate and then get back here to town for the night.
The belligerent guy just likes to drink all the time. And fire is warm, and that you don't get a lot of here. Yes, what you seek lies at the crossroads of life and death among the buried dead. Among the buried dead. Keep that in mind. But yeah, so you guys are gonna
So
go
grave
back.
robbing.
So you guys are gonna go back to the crossroads.
And she seemed to know what she was talking about, so yeah.
Right. So, who is going back? Is it everyone going back?
I know Alva's going back.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with them.
Mazarin,
Same.
were you gonna follow behind?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna offer
Pretty much.
Alva the female clothes that I picked up. You want to trade?
They kind
He
of.
says jokingly.
She kind of gives him a dirty look and keeps walking.
All right. So, Alva, D20.
Oh,
To stay or to go?
Jerry's like, I don't think I need to go with you guys.
Well, no, Jerry's a little peeved right now.
Ah. Does Jerry want to stay with
But-
the Vistani?
But that's the
Yeah,
thing.
does Jerry want to be with a bunch of strangers in the middle of a deathland?
Come on, Jerry. 30-minute adventure. In and out.
20-minute adventure. In and
All
out.
right. So you guys
He
get back
harumphs
to
again and clutches his book to his side.
You
and
guys
follows
get
along.
you guys get back to the crossroads, with no intrusions. Also, not finding any bundles of leather, and the corpse is still hanging there. Samael, it still looks like you're hanging there. Everyone else still looks like a gray, bloated corpse is hanging there. That is.
Joyful.
So she said this treasure is buried with the dead. Anyone got a shovel?
Does anyone have a shovel? Oh, hold on.
Can Jerry could use prestidigitation to dig. He wouldn't be offering to do it
Oh my god.
because of how pissy he is right now.
Alva has his silverware set.
You're gonna
That's the only thing.
spoon.
Spoon. It's like
Okay.
the closest thing.
Anyone else got anything closer?
You could also
I
do
got
it
a
with the mage
crowbar.
hand.
Oh, mage hand, yeah.
I mean, probably won't help even still,
Nope.
but
Is there like Nope.
You guys can
We
use your
should have
hands.
asked for the shovel back in the camp, maybe.
We can use our hands.
Arena walks by and she goes, "I did," and she hands the shovel to Grublik. He's like, "You're the biggest, so I assume you should probably do the digging."
I'm so glad Arena's here.
Sure, let's just
Irina,
let the big
you
guy do
are-
all the work.
Hey, we can switch off. You take an hour, I'll take an hour, and whoever else wants to take an hour.
All right. So who wants to start grave digging? Whoever wants to start grave digging, roll me a D percentile.
Oh god.
There are 10 graves here. So you got
How do you roll D percentile on this?
roll D100.
D100.
25.
92.
Right. So Grublik digs the first grave up. Nothing. Sorveno then digs up the next one, finding a holy symbol inside of an empty coffin.
Hey, I found it, I think.
Alpha is digging with her hand.
I'm gonna pick up the holy symbol.
She's beyond skeptical of everybody right now. She doesn't know how to. She's just. I'm gonna dig myself a hole and lay in it.
So it's an empty coffin with just a holy symbol.
Apparently.
Wait, did Ismark come with us too?
No.
No, only Arena.
Looks like that. Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like that.
Ooh.
Ooh, neat. Ooh, pretty.
So if somebody wanted to, they could make an Arcana check, see if they know what this thing can do.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
I'll do one.
I'm not, but I found it first.
Jerry, so this is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun with a large crystal embedded in the center.
Woohoo!
Dear God, Master.
Damn, Mazarim! You've seen this before. It's the holy symbol of Ravenkind. It is a unique holy symbol, sacred to the good-hearted faithful of Barovia. It predates the establishment of any church. According to legend, it was delivered to a paladin named Ludana by a giant raven, or an angel in the form of a giant raven. Ludana used the holy symbol to root out and destroy nests of vampires until her death. The High Priestess of Ravenloft kept and wore the holy symbol after Ludana's passing. You know that it is a magical item that has 10 charges, and it regains 1d6 plus 4 charges daily at dawn. It has three abilities. It has Hold Vampires. As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol when it flares must make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, a target is paralyzed for 1 minute. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the effect on itself. It turns undead. Everyone knows what turn undead does, and it has the ability to cast sunlight.
Oh, whoa, so this is like a freaking cleric staff here.
Yeah.
This basically gives us a weapon to deal like constant damage to vampires.
I'm going to give it to Alva since she's our vampire expert.
She looks up from her hole like, what?
And none of you know what it does except for me.
Right.
Did you not tell us?
Mazarim is the only one that knows what that does. Everyone else is just like, it's a holy symbol.
Alva, I believe that
Jerry, you can tell that it is a magical holy symbol.
I mean, I don't know what this does,
I'm
but
pretty sure this is the one that we. But if this is as potent against the people who plague this area as she says it is, I think it should probably only come out in the most dire situations. If we start throwing it out willy-nilly, they're going to get.
Is Mazarim gonna relay this information?
Well, no, he's not.
Thanks,
God damn it,
Mazarim.
Mr. Rim.
well, I'm still giving it to Alva. Here.
I mean, Jerry can also identify it, but
Can I do a religion
Not
check on it?
without a thing that's worth 100 GP.
I already told you that I'm not worried about that.
You have it.
Oh.
Can I do a religion check on it?
You can easily cast that spell. I'm super not worried. And yes, you can do a
Mazarim's just
religion
gonna
check
sit
on it.
there, kind of
In that
in
case,
shock and
yeah.
awe, looking at it.
You ain't got shit on it.
Shit.
You can tell, though, by Mazarim's look that it's quite impressive.
Huh.
Or maybe you can just ask him why he's got this stupid shit-eating grin on his face.
Mazarim, what's with the stupid shit-eating grin?
Well, I am glad you asked. that is like the most epic vampire killing thing ever. I read about it in a book. And that's a hard thing because I don't read books. But I was at a bar trading with the barkeep, and he had this like dusty tome on his thing. I was like, what the hell is that? He's like, well, this is a book about blah 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 blah. And I didn't really care, but he pulled it out and dropped it and opened it up, and that thing was just like a picture of it. It was sitting there, and it's like, just, it kills. Well, more like pisses off, or what would it be?
It can stun and turn vampire.
Yeah, it's like the vampire fucker upper. So, I mean, anybody can use it. It's just, I mean, from what I read, it even recharges daily. So this thing is saving us. This is going to be something we need. So good job finding it, you grave robber.
With that natural 20, by the way, you also know of the other item that was used alongside of this amulet. You know that alongside this amulet, which was given to Ludana, you have heard a tale of a weapon wielded by Strahd von Zerovich's brother called the Sun Sword, which was known to be a sword that can very easily destroy undead. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I'm giving it to Alva, and that corpse is still strung up, right?
Yep.
There wasn't a corpse in there, I thought.
No,
There
I mean
wasn't
the
a corpse
on the
on the
gallows.
Still one on the
hanging.
gallows.
Yeah.
Also,
talking about-
I'm not a grave robber since there was no corpse in this grave currently. However, there is going to be one. I'm going to cut down the body and put it in the grave.
No,
Ian, you
that I
watch-
said plural.
So, Samael, you watch as Sorveno cuts your body down and then places you into this grave.
I don't know how to feel about this.
And I'm going to start covering it with dirt now.
And now he starts burying you.
You're not sure about
Okay.
what?
Grublik asks you, Samael, you're not sure about what?
Sorry, respecting the dead is really important to me.
No, that's fine. It's just that for some reason I was seeing myself as a dead body, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad sign.
You see yourself half covered in dirt.
What?
It's probably dead.
But
probably
that looks
bad.
nothing like you.
Yeah, it just looks like a bloated corpse to me.
Hang on. Stop uncovering that corpse real quick.
You mean stop covering it?
That's what I meant.
Then say what you mean.
Smell like shit.
Can I do like a perception check on the corpse to see why it looks like me?
Sure.
I am hoping that with enough bad smells, I can condition him out.
Of questioning you saying stupid things?
As far as you
About
can tell,
being an ass.
as far as you can tell, Samael, that is you.
Well, fuck me.
Okay. Well,
I am detecting magic as a ritual on the corpse to see if it's got like any illusion-y stuff on it.
So you're using detect magic.
Yes.
Everything around you feels magic.
we're in Barovia.
Anything in particular on the corpse?
Nope. It's just everything around you feels like it's magical, in a very looming and uncomfortable way,
We're in Barovia.
reminding you how uncomfortable you feel in your body.
Okay, well, if you start choking on dirt, let me know. I say, covering the face of the corpse. You still good?
I don't know. I'm just gonna not look at this whole scene.
Go ahead
because-
and make me a Constitution saving throw real quick, Samael.
Oh God.
Samael starts to hyperventilate.
Okay, I'm going to see if he stops doing that when I uncover the face.
No, this is just him being a nervous wreck at this point.
Oh, okay. I'm going to continue burying this body then.
You watch as you are buried alive.
So there's
Your eyes snap open as you're covered with dirt.
Oh my
mean-
God. Do we have to continue this?
Well,
You don't have to watch it.
So there's
I-
nothing in particular around the
No,
corpse at all.
Nothing is making that corpse look like anything to anybody.
What
as
about
far as you're concerned?
Alva's gonna
like
run up
tied
and
to him?
Right.
Alva's
but-
gonna run up and try and take Samael away
But-
from the corpse and make him stop looking at it.
Okay. He can either accept that or you can roll for it. Samael, do you just accept her moving you away?
Yeah, because right now it's just. Oh God.
okay.
Jerry, you can make an Arcana check to see if you can understand what's going on.
Okay.
The
Oh,
fog,
thank goodness.
the fog around you is all magical. So whether it is thick or thin, it is all magical fog and could easily cast an illusion without you being able to tell.
All right.
Uh,
well,
That is really interesting and really nasty.
and that's it. It should be done now, he says to the newly covered corpse.
You have been to one place where the fog cleared, and that was at the Vistani camp.
All right. So should we head back to the Vazani camp, or are
Yes.
we just going to continue?
Yes, actually.
Arena?
let's do that.
Arena takes from her bag a small box that you notice as the belligerent Vistani and the food that he had taken out. She goes, I bought this. You owe me like 5 gold. At least. I didn't really do the math.
Which one of us is she talking to?
Any of you idiots.
Don't look at me. I was just buried right now. I'm dead.
You're not
Yeah.
dead.
You know
He's
what?
just
This
saying-
benefits all of us, and Sam's over here seems a bit tall. Throw in one at least for the sake of.
Okay.
Because really, Irina, you are truly the other sensible person in our party aside from Alva. Thank you. so
I was
much for
going to
having-
say I didn't realize there was one.
Wow.
She says as she begins to walk back towards the Vistani encampment.
Well, guess who's not getting freshly cooked fat?
Everybody's
this-
like, hopefully not us.
Is this what Mazarim was talking about stuck-upness?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So I need Samael to.
Did
roll
everyone
me-
else throw in a gold? Well, did everyone else except for Samael throw in a gold piece at least? Because that would make 5 between all of us.
Yeah, sure. I'll throw in 1 gold.
Yeah, I can throw in a gold.
Roll a what?
Food.
Monsters Lair, I'm fine.
Oh wait, I do also have food, so I don't.
Oh, I see. There Oh,
I don't need to throw in gold. I've been collecting bats this entire time.
Sir Venom's just
Proceed.
like, he's got a bat wing sticking out of his mouth.
Anyone else want bat?
It's really good, even if it's raw.
Oh my
Raw?
god.
Not raw.
Corvino also still smells like poop.
He also does still smell like poop.
Jerry,
However,
this is why no one likes wizards. You
again,
think you're so smart, and then when people make fun of you for saying
Again.
stupid things.
Samael, I need you to roll just a straight d20. Oh, good.
Well then.
Jerry, give
Yeah.
me a d8 and a d12. Same time.
Okay.
Do, do, do.
Also, I'm checking to see what else prestidigitation can do real quick for no real reason in particular.
I wonder if Jerry wants to die tonight. I wonder what that means.
I fear the old black screen.
Oh,
Your token so small.
Okay. Sorveno has the word ass on his forehead.
So, Rena, you now have the word ass on your forehead.
Jerry, I didn't know that you wanted to die so quickly.
Jerry, what is your response to that?
Or, you could just try being civil.
Make fun of me all the time for knowing things. And when I call you out on being ignorant or saying something really stupid, you call me an ass and make me smell like shit.
Can both of you shut up?
I feel like this party fights more with itself than it does with the enemies.
I know, but it's so funny.
So who's not being civil here?
Cool. You guys hear a lot of growling coming from both sides of the
Oh,
path.
Oh no.
Okay, perception check.
Yeah. Every single one of you.
Nope.
I'm only genuinely
Well, I am
Descending
still
little-
shaken, apparently.
You are still shaken. Actually,
clicked the wrong
as a
one.
matter of fact, go ahead and make a perception, not an animal handling, Mazarim. So Mazarim and Alva are the only two who notice the wolves coming in. Everybody else is arguing or in their own mind or annoyed at everyone for talking still. So the two of you, Alva first, followed by Mazarim, can make surprise actions against these wolves, and then everyone will roll initiative after.
Also, why is it still black?
You should be able to see. I don't know why your token doesn't have fucking sight. God damn it. You should be able to see now.
Yep, I can see now.
All right. Can everyone see?
Wait,
Yeah.
is this the
Yes.
forest?
Okay.
Are we in a foresty area?
No, you're on the road.
In between two forests.
You're on the road, though. You're not in the forest. So 15 hits their 13 AC.
Cool.
Which one? Okay, and you're attacking this one. So that takes 3. Mazarin?
I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
All right.
Right there.
All right. That.
Because apparently I can't cast it on us. I have to cast a 5-foot diameter sphere appears on an unoccupied space.
Ah.
But I'm gonna ram it into this fucker. Right there, right in the middle. I'm gonna ram it right into him.
Okay. So a large flaming ball appears between the two wolves, right in between a bunch of trees.
Oh no.
Goodbye,
Oh
forest.
gosh. Should I or keep the forest from being lit ablaze? Decisions.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll, sir. Oh. And he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. Here. Click here. Dexterity. Okay. Got it. And it's a 14 to beat, right?
See.
Never mind. All right. It slams into the wolf, and you can smell its fur just kind of catching ablaze. And with that, I want everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
The wolves will be moving on a 2 separate turns, one for the left side and one for the right side.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's right. But I'm hiding behind Grubba because so I'm happy.
All right. So, Samael. I didn't read Jerry's either.
Yeah, it did.
It did. It's on the bottom, underneath all the wolves.
No, I know. It didn't do it on the turn order, though.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yes, it did. For some reason, I have doubles of everyone in here.
No.
Don't know why. But, sending Sorveno,
Mm-hmm.
you are first.
Well, bonus action, Hail of Thorns.
I forget that every single one of these random encounters has like a little blurb I'm supposed to read. Oops.
Just for the funsies of it, this land is home to many wolves. Their howls at the moment too close for comfort.
Ow.
And I need to roll, my bow damage.
So,
Or roll my bow attack for it.
okay.
So that hits, and it does a total of 14. And it gets
Okay.
a DC 13 dexterity saving throw for half.
Which one are you shooting? That one? Okay, it goes down. Dead. thorns crawl out of the top of out of where the arrow shot into. Samael, your turn. I'm gonna have you roll Constitution saving throw.
Right now?
Yes. Actually, no, Wisdom save. My bad.
Oh, okay. Then let me roll again.
Ah, perfect.
Oh wow! Look at that.
You are petrified. You're still in shock from watching yourself get buried.
Woo! I'm
Oh,
dead.
Samael. Okay. I thought that was Mazrim for a second. I was just like, oh shit. Well, I thought it was like. I thought it was like actual petrification, like turned to stone.
No. With that, it is Krublik's turn. Jerry, you can see the petrified look on Samael's face as he just kind of like stares forward.
Yeah. Also remember, all your like first attacks had advantage.
Yeah.
No, right.
Well, I will use it on this next turn.
Mash smash. For 8 damage.
Yes.
Do you have anything that modifies your damage? More?
I have the dueling fighting style. So when I have a weapon in one hand and like no other weapon, specifically weapon in my other, I get a +2 to my damage rolls.
Ah. Okay. So this thing, before I even subtract its health, okay. Oh, beautiful. It got a natural 1. It dies.
Oh no!
So Grubik just pulps this thing's head.
I just see Groove like just casually walking out to it, just funk goes down.
Yeah. Also, one of your wolf packs were removed from the initiative.
That is okay. The only wolf remaining on that side will go after Jerry. So Jerry, go ahead.
Oh no! Go ahead and what?
It's your turn.
How many of these wolves are looking at me?
So none of them.
Oh.
The wolf on the right side is currently busy being on fire. There is this wolf in front of Alva that is focused on Alva. The wolf above that is focused on Samael, and the wolf below that is also focused on Alva.
There's Alva on that turn. Ooh, okay. Supporting time. Jerry's gonna move over here and shout, "Come on! Come on! Come on, Sam! Let's get your head there!" And then, as I'm doing so, I'm going to waggle my fingers over in Alva's direction and say, "Alva, get ready to kick some butt!" And then I cast.
I love that that was all going good until you say, I cast.
I'm guessing
Enlarge.
Ah.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh,
All I want to see is see you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant
giant
woman.
woman.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
it'll be great, and I just can't
Oh.
wait
Yeah.
to
So,
see it. All right, so you are now enlarged.
Oh, jeez. Hold on.
Your weight is multiplied by 8, and you are a large creature.
yeah, you double in size in all dimensions.
Yep.
Advantage on strength checks and plus 1d4 to your damage.
The 1d4 extra damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
All right. Anything else, Jerry?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna kind of want to stay close to Alva here, because she's also got that big person reach.
Right. Okay. So with that, it is the only remaining wolf on the right side's turn. Can I get the information for this fire orb, please? Dustin?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you heard me, sir.
There, it's in your
Gotcha.
thingy.
Sphere. Okay. Doesn't say anything about having to make another roll in
No.
the turn. Okay. So the
Only if
wolf,
it ends the turn.
the
5
wolf
feet.
is going to lunge at the thing that it saw before it was lit on fire, which was Grublik, and it's going to attack Grublik with its clawsies, or its teethsies. Here it comes, Grublik. Misses. Making it all the wolves on this side, which have now all.
No.
Huh?
It's within 5 feet of that flaming sphere, so it's taking damage. Because it was right here. And that's 5 feet.
Okay. So roll for damage, and I will roll for that. Okay. So it goes to run at Grublik and is incinerated.
Oh.
Now, it's the wolves on the other side, which all gain on Giant Alva.
Oh, hi.
Damn.
That's a hit. That's a miss. That is also a miss. Get hit once. So one of these small little puppies bites you in the leg. For 4 damage. All right, and that makes it Mazurum's turn.
Fuck. Well, I am just going to move the sphere to.
Fire. Correct here. I would say you'd be able to move it through yourself without taking any damage.
to right here.
Okay, gotcha. And with that, it makes it Alva's turn.
Oh god. This has never had this happen before. But
Oh god.
no. Stop.
Run.
Fuck it, we're gonna attack this. That
So
one.
then you're just like, oh, I can see the female thing now.
Oh my god.
Oh.
How did I not notice that great ass?
Oh.
Oh no! Is that
Nice.
one?
Oh,
That
God.
comment literally made him miss. Made her miss.
Wait,
You forgot to roll advantage.
it's attack today.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did. I did forget to roll advantage. Hold on.
Go for it. Roll advantage. That'll be your saving grace there.
Saved.
That is a hit. I assume you're attacking the
And then I
one.
get another d4.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d4.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Yeah, 1 damage.
You bring that sword down on this wolf and just like chop right into its head.
Oh my god.
Bam! Dead. Sorvino.
Go, Alva, go!
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna shoot this guy. And Rain of Thorns. No wait, no Rain of Thorns because Alva's within 5 feet.
Oh god.
That's a hit. Um, it's still alive.
By the way.
Huh?
What time of day is it, by the way?
It's late afternoon at this point.
Okay.
Like almost dusk. And with that, it is Samael's turn. Constitution, wisdom saving throw, rather.
Can I please have some more of that pie? I seem to have having a terrible time right now.
The pie is bad for you, Samael!
He's questioning that right now. Grublik, your turn.
All right, so the sphere I assume is right here.
Yep. To make this easier, because I want to wrap this up, you can move through it without worrying about taking damage.
Yeah, but where I end my movement is still within 5 feet of it. Oh well, fuck it.
As a bonus action, Mazrim can move at a 30 extra feet. Yeah, that's part of the spell description.
It does say as a bonus action.
Grublik comes up and pulps yet another one.
When can I take that bonus action?
Ah yes, Grublik's favorite game. Waka Wolf.
Now, Grublik, if you want to make a dexterity saving throw. All right, so you're
You're
So
gonna
I'm
good.
gonna take half.
Yeah, let me roll it.
It's
So
usually
five.
5. He's like, you couldn't have rolled fucking snake eyes. Jerry, your turn.
Okay. It's just that one left, right?
Yeah.
All right. I am going to do a chromatic orb with ice damage.
Okay. Is that a dexterity or constitution?
It is a spell attack.
It is
okay.
dead.
It is super dead. It is a wolf sickle.
It of minty freshness.
Yes, and it is just emanating minty.
Be a thing with any spell I can freaking tack that onto. Reasonably.
Can I use my bonus action to like shatter the wolf just for shits and gigs?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, motherfucking wolves! And just fucking throw that fire sphere as hard as I can into that fucking wolf.
Mm-mm. Gotcha.
Yelling, fuck minty freshness!
That's why I said that I went and grabbed my arrow before he can fully do that. Because, I need my arrows. Also, I'm going to skin the wolves that don't look in too bad a shape.
None of them?
They all pretty much look pulped or burnt to death.
Well, there's this one that I shot.
You're,
Wow, I rolled great on that one.
The thorns would have put so many holes in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys finish with the wolves. Cervena, you get 2 destroyed wolf hides.
No, I was mainly going for, like, wolf steaks.
You get a thorny wolf steak.
40 wolf steaks.
Thorny.
Thorny wolf steak.
So you guys head back to the Vistani encampment then?
That's not
Yes.
too good. Yep.
All right. When you guys get there, there is a new arrival sitting at the fire.
Oh.
He looks up at you, and that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
No.
We are so dead.
We are fucked.
I'm not dead, fuck that.
So,
I'm glad Elva didn't try to kill me after what I accidentally said out loud.
did everybody have fun tonight?
Yes.
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 Okay, so I'm going to start with Alva because she needs to go. Your favorite Alva moment?
Getting turned giant, gonna be honest. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Giant woman.
Giant
And
woman, everybody seen that.
Your favorite moment overall?
Everybody's reaction to Ella being a woman and suddenly she's attractive.
I mean,
Okay.
Except for Grublik, who just doesn't give
Her
a
group
fuck.
doesn't care, but literally
mean-
everyone else was like, in some
Razor
form or
didn't
another,
care.
oh god.
Wait. What?
Mm,
Okay.
What? What,
Wait,
Jerry?
you're a woman? What?
Well, no, Jerry was just like, he's like, oh, that's what. Okay.
well, Serena thought you were attractive either
He
way.
just had his curiosity satisfied.
Okay. Anything else that you wanted to say before you go?
she's mortified for life and does not trust half of you anymore.
All right. So I hope you have a good night, Amanda.
I'm exaggerating, by the way. She'll be fine. Just give her time. But yeah, midnight.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Sorveno.
Mhm.
Your favorite Sorveno moment?
Let me see. Basically, turning around, seeing the skeletal, you know, horse rider, and just being like, "I'm just going to shoot it." It's like,
Okay, and your favorite moment overall?
hmm. Sorvino going and burying that body, and Samuel's just kind of mini freaking out about it.
All right.
It's like, okay, well, if you start choking on dirt, let me know. He says, covering the face.
Samael, speaking of, your favorite Samael moment?
Oh boy. Maybe like on that last wisdom throw, just like, that probably doesn't sound like a bad idea.
And your favorite moment overall?
It has to be like the whole when Alba turned giant in was it Mashroom that said, "Oh, that's an S."
Sorveno.
No, that was me. That was
Oh,
Sorvino.
Sorbano. Okay.
Oh, now I see it. That is a great ass. How did I not notice that great ass before?
Yep, that was.
Groovelick, your favorite moment, though not many happened tonight.
Pulping the wolves.
I figured. And your favorite moment overall?
Probably the sudden appearance of Strahd.
Yeah. Jerry.
Favorite Jerry moment was probably please, oh please, oh please, do not go into the house of screamy lady ghost death.
And it turns out it's not a house of screaming lady ghost death.
Well, I just liked playing that out. Moment overall, it was probably I want to say it's between freaking giant Alva and the wham moment of suddenly Strahd.
Yeah, now you guys get to wait 2 weeks.
Hello, naughty children. It's murder time.
Which I wouldn't have said the whole, oh, now I can see it. How did I miss that great ass? If, if Trent wasn't like, oh, now you can, now you see that she...
I'm saying that, like, she grew so her chest would be more defined.
Oh. Well,
But yeah.
I was at her back, so...
You could see her side.
Yeah.
Which would be the most obvious of seeing a chest rather than, like, from the front.
Yeah.
Sorvino answered
just like, Alva, get ready to kick some butt.
You're was debating between Nat and Strahd showing up as your favorite moment overall.
Yeah.
Okay. Mazarin.
How about a pound of weed?
Yeah, for the equivalent of like
a lot of money.
$30. So like
actually
cheap bag of weed.
More than
like
$30. I mean, a cheap meal is like what? 1 copper? And that's like I'm figuring a cheap meal would be like Burger King quality.
I paid like $300.
Yeah.
Which is totally just as acceptable.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Perfect.
You want to talk about shit that's gonna get me out of things? That. And
And
overall,
yeah.
Uh, probably Samael fucking eating the thing that I wanted to eat and having a fucking crazy trip.
Oh, also, I still have pie of tripping balls.
You do still have the dream pastry, as she called it.
Yep.
But yeah, did anyone have any problems they wanted to talk about?
I feel like Sorveno and Jerry need to have a freaking heart to heart
I mean, you keep
to
being
like settle this out.
Yeah, you keep being surprised that he knows about cultured things, and it's like, oh, how do you know about violins and schools?
Or what else you would be living in the forest more than anything?
Well, also you mentioned
Village
that
in
you're
the
taking
forest.
Outlander, so
Yeah, a village
I
in the
figured
forest.
he probably would have mentioned that he wasn't from around the area.
Yeah.
Violins are court instruments.
Yeah, but
And
they're
he
also
was
known as-
genuinely curious.
Yeah, but they're
That's
also,
not something
you know,
you see every day. Like, you don't have to get to.
I mean, you've questioned so many things about him knowing things. It's like,
I've
really?
only questioned the violin and one time when you brought up textbooks because I figured that also would be weird.
Well, I mean, think
Or
of it.
some-
He's a human wizard who is like. Wizards are very intelligent. They have to study a whole crap ton. So when it comes to him, he'd have knowledge of how your race is. So you having all of these things that he didn't know your race has, or things that you would know, of course he's going to question you on it because he's in the pursuit of knowledge.
Okay.
So he's going to call you out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good because that sets up for getting into arguments. That's called good roleplay.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else?
Plus, anytime that Sorvino points out that, you know, Jerry's either didn't say what he meant or, you know, didn't say the right thing, he's like, "Oh, you smell like shit." That's
He
not
does.
very
He does
important.
like making you smell. It is kind of funny.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is part of Jerry's character that he's kind of childish too. So
Yeah, he's a freaking.
Also,
He's not brawny or anything, and it's like he doesn't want to deal with like these people who he's supposed to work together with violently. So he's going if he has like issues, he's try and do it in the most harmless but still satisfying way he can think of.
what were you gonna say, Tim?
yeah, keep in mind, like, unless a spell specifically states that it consumes a material component that has value, it remains.
Yeah, I know. I know once I get the thing for identify, I don't have to buy another one ever unless I lose it, but it's worth 100 GP. It's like
Yeah, it's something that we can just assume you would have on you.
Yeah,
and
I
I
just
didn't come from a noble family, so I probably would
right. I don't think that you
have been
wouldn't
able to
have it.
afford it. Also, I went to wizard school, so
Right, you went to
so I guess now I have a reason to start preparing
Or-
identify at the beginning of the
or
day
pig
now.
pickles. Or
I thought we were
whatever
calling
call
it Borzits.
Borzits, yeah.
Yeah, but Zorvento lived in a village in the woods. It was
Yeah.
good
Yeah, 'cause-
sized village too. I mean,
Yeah,
figured-
when Mazarim kind of explained what the amulet does, he didn't really do it very thoroughly.
yeah.
I mean, again,
Like with
he's
magic
a
items,
stoner.
there's usually command words, so there's probably like specific words that you use for each function of the amulet, stuff like that.
Well,
like,
see, this is
The
when
guys who sold
Rublik
out
says
his
in a
village-
British voice.
Well, see, that's when.
Yeah,
that's
but
when.
like the three guys who sold out his village to the king were made barons, along with one guy who was made a count.
as everyone looks at Grublik wondering why he knows so much about magic items.
Yes, and now he's not only does he have the top hat on, but he has little tiny glasses that just sit on his nose that are just big enough.
Oh, he's got pince nez too.
So he's like looks like a very dapper.
Well, he's
Afterward.
also got that freaking cape.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
also
surprised
like
I
that
haven't
he
heard from Jerry. Like, Grublik, I'm surprised you know anything. You're an orc.
He's been too
Orcs can
caught
be
up.
pirates.
He's too caught up in Sorvento, who grew up in the woods, apparently knows
Well,
about
culture
violins
is like
and
So,
it's genuinely interesting.
so I will explain the amulet to Amanda. The turn undead feature of it just allows you to use an extra 3 charges when using the holy symbol of Ravenkind. And the sunlight, as an action, you can expend 5 charges while presenting the holy symbol to make it shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes or until you end the effect.
Yeah. Also, Amanda isn't here.
I am well aware of that. That's why I said I will tell her later.
Ah. I thought you were like speaking directly to Amanda right now.
No, I was telling you guys. I mean, unless Dustin stopped it, I'm pretty sure we're still streaming.
Yep.
Wait,
So-
before I think the final meme of the night.
Oh,
Final
God, I
meme
haven't-
of the night. Oh man.
I haven't even looked at this chat at all tonight.
But I'm gonna stop the stream now, so because we don't need
Yeah,
it.
So,
I don't know. For like future, we can probably like cut it off right at the end of the session.
Well, it's nice to have some banter and chat at the end and everyone's favorite moments and shit. So
I specifically like to keep the everyone's favorite moments in. I don't care if we cut it off after that, but it would depend on like what we cared about talking about on stream, which I
it's
really
mature
don't care.
audience, so anything as long as there is no nudity, racism, or something, or just basically general like super douchebaggery.
Okay, well, I don't think we do any of that.
Absolutely, we don't.
Maybe accidentally racist sometimes.
Well, see, there's intentional racism and then accidental racism. Intentional racism.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
I mean, there's stuff where we're joking around, and then there's stuff like, say someone like joined up and they just went off on how much black people suck or something. That would be intentional racism, and that's bad. But if we're just joking around and we're making fun of each other for being like prissy white boys, well, see, technically that's racist, but
It is still racism.
but that's one of those where it's
Can we not
unintentional.
have this quandary on stream?
It's okay. That's why I have it set for mature audiences only.
I don't want to have this quandary at all. Never mind on stream. So
Well,
we're
we're
gonna
good.
stop that. All right, we're gonna end for tonight. See you later, guys.
Yay!
We'll
Adios.
be back not next weekend, but the weekend after that.
Woo!
Anyone want